good, y'all? It's Motion Mixtape, and we're back after taking a little bit of a pause.
Yeah, bro. Motion Mixtape. Nice to see you guys again.
Oh, yes,
We're
sir.
back in the studio, back to cooking, back to your regular trusted show. So,
Yeah.
for random shit. Fuck, bro. It's been some
Yeah,
crazy time, bro.
it's been a minute since our last session, so a
Yeah,
lot
a
of
lot of
shit
shit has
going down.
happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
bro.
biggest thing has been obviously Coachella weekend. So
Coachella weekend, bro.
yeah,
It was, yeah, bro. I mean,
you gonna have to
before
get
before we really get into it,
yeah.
bro, how you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I've been good. Just been hella busy with shit, but I mean, I'm staying tuned into what's going on. So if you want, before we get into the Coachella mix, we can talk about what's going on in the mix.
Bro, I don't know. There's so much shit that has happened. This feel like the fucking world just
Yeah,
fucking. We
bro.
decided to get interesting out of nowhere, bro. Everybody just said, "Fuck everyone. We're gonna have beef with
Yeah,
each other." Fucking use the most random shit has happened, bro.
yeah.
Recently, bro. Like whether it's on music, whether it's on shit like that's going on, like TikTok, bro. It's been crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Sports, you name it, bro.
Everything's been going
Something's just
insane.
insane, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, for basketball at least, the playoffs just started. So
Yeah, I
there's
heard,
already been some.
and I heard the Warriors got
Yeah, the
eliminated, bro.
Warriors got cooked. Then before they got cooked in the play-in, so
Yeah,
everybody's talking about that, and everybody's like, "Oh, the dynasty's over," type shit. But who knows,
who
bro? We'll
knows,
see
bro?
what's
Maybe
going on.
next year, nah, bro. They got cooked, bro.
So yeah,
I mean, I didn't see the game, but I saw the score, bro. That didn't
yeah,
look pretty good, bro.
yeah. They got cooked, and then the fact that the team that cooked them just got bounced out of the playoffs as well. So it's like, bro,
Bro,
that's a sad look right now. But
yeah.
yeah, crazy shit going on in basketball. You know, for all the basketball fans out there watching, y'all already know playoffs is about to be real interesting for
Who do
real.
you think is gonna win?
Well, I had Miami taking it for the East,
Right.
but Jimmy Butler's out. So now I see Boston. I mean, Boston looks like a better team than everybody in the East right now. And in the West, it could go to anybody because all of those teams in the West are insane. But I feel like
I'm
I
thinking
probably
the
say
Nuggets, bro.
Nuggets.
I'm
Nugget.
thinking the Nuggets.
I kind of want LA to get there, but I don't know. Like
Fuck the
that with
Lakers,
them
bro.
with the
Fuck the Lakers,
them
bro.
with the Nuggets first round. That's gonna be interesting. And then I mean OKC is gonna be they're gonna be I feel like they'll do solid, but they're too young. They don't have enough playoff experience, so I don't think they're gonna make it far. But Minnesota with Anthony Edwards, they're also a team to watch out because they're nice. They're nice. So I could see in the West probably either Minnesota or Denver, and then the East probably Boston.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Nuggets just because
Yeah,
I mean, bro, they got
yeah,
the
they got
fucking Joker, bro. Like,
yeah, I
what
know.
else can you
But
say?
okay, the Mavericks are nice too though, because Luca is nasty, and Luca and
No,
Kyrie together that might be interesting to see for the playoffs now. Since last year they got bounced and we never got to see that action. So
we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm not too big on basketball, but I'm definitely. I mean, when it playoffs time and when the final comes around, it definitely
that's why I have to tune in.
that's definitely when you have to tune in. And I feel for like
Yeah.
any sports, like there's some sports that I watch more than others, but
Mhm.
when it comes to basketball, like with the finals,
Yeah.
you gotta watch that shit.
Usually with just entertainment, like sports entertainment in general, I feel like I'm always like too busy to tune in and watch the games. Like I have to watch highlights or like I'll see clips online. But now, like it's like at the time, always when basketball playoffs come around, I get the most free time ever to like tune down and watch a game. So
Yeah, bro.
hopefully, as we get to the later of the playoff series, I'll be able to tune in and watch some games. I'm
Yeah.
hyped for that.
Yeah, that's good. No, I mean in the soccer, we're in the Champions League playoffs, which is the most
Oh
important
yeah.
soccer club competition.
Mhm.
This like is the European club uh, competition. So basically, every club from Europe, every big club from Europe plays
Mhm.
that. And right now they're in the playoffs. They're going to semifinals,
Mhm.
and it's been a little controversial because obviously Barcelona, which used to be one of the most dominating teams, which
Yeah.
is my team that I always go for since I was little.
Mhm.
They used to, they always be great contenders against the champions, and
Yeah.
they will always be on the playoffs. But in recent years, after Messi left,
Yes.
they have been performing as well. But this
Mhm.
year, they actually did pretty good. They got to quarterfinals,
Yeah.
and they actually the thing about it is that they do two games. They're like
Mhm.
this, like a two leg games for playoffs. So in the first leg, they did actually pretty good, and they beat PSG.
Okay.
And they actually fucking like they had a 1 goal lead, which is
Yeah.
it was pretty good because before they like it was almost like impossible to really get to that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the second game they started off good. They started off great. They scored in the first 10 minutes of the match or something, or first 20 minutes, and they had a 2 goal lead, which is really good for for the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
But they ended up getting a very controversial red card, so they were down one player,
Damn.
bro, and were turned into a 2 goal lead. They went down to a all the way they lost the fucking game,
Damn.
and they went down to a 2 goal difference between them and
Yeah.
PSG, bro. So PSG made a comeback.
Mhm.
It was a tough
Yeah.
match. It was hard to watch that shit because it was disappointing because it was just all for that red card.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And you know,
I don't know. A lot of people said it was a bad decision from the ref. A lot of people said that the player shouldn't have made the challenges and
uh-huh.
whatnot. But it was sad to see because everybody was happy
Rooting.
that
Yeah.
actually Barcelona was doing pretty
Doing
good and we had the chance to go in the semifinals and possibly the
mhm.
final. But no, we sold last minute, so that
Damn.
was disappointing. Same
Yeah.
with Real Madrid and Man City, which Man City are the current champions and possibly the best club in Europe, in my
Mhm.
opinion, because they're just too good, bro. They
Yeah.
they have some of the best players.
Yeah.
They have one of the best coach of all time,
Mhm.
so they're just really good. But Real Madrid is just known for always being there, and it doesn't matter
Mhm.
who's on the team. They always have the best
Yeah,
players, and
they're
they
up
also
there.
have a really good coach. Yeah, and they're supposed to be rivals, but you can't always count them out. The thing
Yeah.
about them is that they know how to pull through, and they
Mhm.
were able to pull through and eliminate uh, last champions Man City, and it was also very disappointing
Yeah.
because now basically every team that Barcelona hates
Mhm.
is in the fucking semifinals. So
Yeah,
it's like
so it's like
it's
you
like
can't even root for
you
like
can't even root for
yeah.
nobody, bro, because all
Nah,
of them are teams
I
that
feel you.
fucking we all hate, bro.
Yeah,
So
I feel you.
it's been a little crazy for sure. I mean, there were some really good matches. So the Champions League was
Mhm.
pretty. I mean, compared to last year, I feel like last year Champions League was good, but it wasn't as good
Mhm.
as this year has been. Right? I feel like it's very competitive. All the teams in the
Yeah.
semifinals are very popular teams that really have really strong, times and players. So
Mhm.
we'll see who it goes to, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not rooting for anybody crazy this year.
That's kind of me with basketball because my team, even though they kind of suck, they've been sucking for the last like 2 3 years. The Hawks,
Hmm.
they're not in playoffs either this year. Like they just got bounced out in the play-in. So I feel like I'm able to watch basketball now from like a I don't have to like because I was talking to Arturo about this with the Warriors.
Yeah.
He's like, now I can just watch basketball and like enjoy it without like stressing about my team like losing or winning. And I was like,
Bro,
yo, that's facts.
the thing though is like it's just like I don't know. For me, when it comes to soccer, seeing the fact that it's not just the fact that we're not in the last
Yeah,
four in the semifinals and fighting for the champion. It's the fact that literally all the teams that are there
or
are fucking
teams
teams
that are
that we
like,
fucking
yeah.
hate, dude. It's like
So it's like you
fuck.
can't stand that. Like you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
even
yeah.
bury
I
yourself to
might
watch
crash
that shit.
out, bro. I might have
Yeah.
to go shoot that fucking stadium out, bro. I don't know,
You can't
bro.
even bury yourself to watch that
No,
shit,
bro,
bro.
it's
I feel you.
disappointing, but it's not. No, but realistically, though, I mean, there's one team that we're supporting. We don't hate Borussia Dortmund, but the chance of them winning it's
Mhm.
a little tough. But we'll see. We'll
We'll
see if
see.
they make it.
Underdogs
It
there,
will be
underdogs.
great. It will be great. I mean, if they win the Champions League this
Yeah.
year, it will be amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also, because they have one of the. I mean, they have this one player, Marco Reus, which is a great player,
Mhm.
and he has only been in that one club his whole life.
Uh-huh.
Um, so basically, everybody usually. Borussia Dortmund is one of those teams that you go in as a rookie and really builds you up, and
Yeah.
then usually a lot of great players come from that club and then go to like a little bigger club where they actually get to shine and win some titles.
Mhm.
Whereas Dortmund is just they're a great team, but they're
Yeah.
just not. Obviously, they happen to be in the league where Bayern Munich plays, and basically they're just allergic to losing.
Mhm.
Which actually this year they lost their first league in what 15 years.
Damn.
So it was 15 years they've been winning the league. This is the
That's
first year
crazy.
that they lose the league to Bayern Leverkusen, which is just they're a good team, but
Mhm.
they're never usually like in the middle of the table or like
Yeah.
top five.
They're like
They're
low top tier.
yeah, they're like in low top tier. That's what it is. So they're not bad, but they're also not the best
Yeah.
over there. But this year
I feel you.
they got a new coach, which used to be a Real Madrid player,
Uh-huh.
and this motherfucker is just He's on a 45 game. Like no, like they haven't lost in 45
Oh
games.
damn.
Yeah,
Win
and
streak.
even in the last two games, they were so close to losing, but last minute they scored it, and then
They had some crazy shit go down.
they even it out and they tied it up the game. But they're
Damn.
not losing. They're literally
45 win streak. That's
45 win streaks,
crazy.
bro. They're in some crazy shit, bro. It's never seen before,
Yeah.
especially not in a team like that. So it's actually really cool to see that.
Hmm.
And it's also very ironic because they had just brought this player from England. His name is Harry Kane,
Hmm.
and he used to play for Tottenham. And well, that if you know soccer, Tottenham they're a good club, and they were pretty
Yeah.
close to winning the Champions League not that long ago. But they haven't won shit either in the
Hmm.
last. The club hasn't won like any title in the last fucking I don't know, at least in years.
Yeah.
And Harry Kane is a really good striker, great scorer
Yeah.
and legend for England, but he hasn't won anything. So main reason why he went to so recently he moved to this season he moved to Bayern Munich to win his first
Yeah.
title in the league,
Yeah.
which they were supposed to win, and turns out they didn't fucking win it, bro. So he's
Damn.
really
So he like wasted it
yeah,
kind of.
bro. Literally his opportunity of winning that title is like bro's just allergic to winning.
Yeah.
It's anything, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to start tuning into soccer though,
Nah,
because
bro.
like I know it, like especially you know once you get deep into like the playoffs and shit like that for that, everybody starts tuning in. So
Yeah, bro. No, and it's crazy though because soccer is not just like the sport, like the sport's just fun and shit. But when you know like the backstories and
yeah,
shit of stuff, like
then it's
this
it's
guy
like you
literally
got
moved.
lower.
Yeah, the Lord is like what
That's how
makes
it
it.
is with all sports, though. I feel you on that, man. 'Cause
Yeah, bro. Really moves teams to win and ended up
then
losing, bro.
yeah,
The one time he actually wanted to win, he moved it. It's the one time they lose,
yeah,
bro. It's crazy, bro. And then
yeah.
obviously
There's
Marcus
been
Bruce, he's been loyal to the club. He has gotten offers to leave the club and to
and
bigger
he's
teams,
just
and
chill.
he's like, nah, bro, this is my team
Yeah,
till I retire, and
yeah,
hopefully we're praying that he might win the Champions
uh-huh.
League this year, but it's really hard. The competitors are really tough.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
it's been really good.
The sports world has had a lot of buzz going on, especially now. With I mean, talking about soccer, and then basketball. Even in, I know we were talking about women's basketball during March Madness and all that stuff like that, but they just had the draft for the WNBA, so that was interesting to see go down.
That's dope. That's
Now,
dope.
I don't really watch hockey. I don't ever watch hockey. I don't think I've ever sat down and
Oh,
watched hockey.
I actually
But
have sat down and watched a couple of hockey games.
our team out here is pretty good,
Nah,
and so
bro,
I've seen a game in person, and they're pretty good. And so
no, they're
playoffs
pretty
just
good. They're
started
pretty
for
good.
that too. So
Yeah, I heard about that.
we'll
Obviously,
see
you're
what's
working at
going
the
on.
office, bro.
Yeah,
With the guys in
yeah,
there,
you
bro.
nothing. I was,
Motherfuckers just sitting there. What? It's really like the fucking
huh.
you think about a cartoon and the guys just chilling in the fucking water fountain, just talking
Yeah,
about sports. But that's really how
that's
it
the
be, bro.
office.
That's
Yeah,
really how the office be.
I
Like when
feel
I
you,
go to
bro.
work, motherfuckers be talking about the playoffs and whatnot,
Yeah.
and all kinds of sports.
Yeah,
So it's pretty dope.
well, we'll see if VGK can three-peat. If they can three-peat, and then we have the Aces three-peat, we're actually a super city. Because our
Yeah,
sports teams are just too nasty out here, bro.
yeah, bro.
Except for
Except
the
for the
Raiders.
Raiders, bro.
Except for the Raiders, bro. We got to get somewhere with that, but
Yeah, bro.
other than that,
No,
sports teams are pretty
we'll see what happens with the Raiders, bro.
mm,
But
mm.
it's been crazy.
Yeah. And before we get into like all the Coachella madness, you know what I'm saying? As y'all see, he got the Coachella merch on. I got my Flog merch
Yeah,
on.
bro. I mean, it's gonna be some crazy shit.
Before
It's
we
gonna be a
get
lot of
into
yapping
that,
about this shit,
oh
bro.
yeah. But before we get into that, we gotta talk about all the shit that's been going on with music
Bro.
outside of Coachella.
Yeah, bro. I mean, let's be real, bro. It's like the fucking rappers just decided, you know what? Let's all fucking peace, bro. It's like they said,
Bro,
fuck the peace, fuck being nice to everybody. We all gonna
yeah,
have beef with each other, bro.
they've been seeing all this talk about because everybody's been
I
talking
mean,
about
and it's been a minute. I mean, obviously Drake and Metro have been beefing for a minute,
yeah,
but it really just what sparked it up was the release of obviously the album, and obviously being
yeah,
the fact that fucking Kendrick just came in with a
yeah, the
fucking
Kendrick
bomb,
is, yeah,
and then from there, it's just fucking
it
J
just
Cole
went
hopped
crazy.
on it, and then later he fucking it wasn't even
Apologize.
apologize, which honestly, how do you feel about that? J
I
Cole
mean, here's the
apologizing.
thing, right? It's like I can understand like he's like getting old as fuck. So it's like on some like, all right, cool. But at the same time, it's like you got yourself into the mix when you kind of weren't
I don't
really
know.
like he got himself into the mix when he kind of wasn't really the main dish,
Yeah, bro.
and
Bro, I
then he
mean, he
decided
got a
to
little bit of a shot, but like we
yeah
discussed this last time, bro.
yeah
Bro, like Kendrick was not trying to aim to this Cole. Like
exactly
he just happened to be part of it, but it's not like he was like necessarily
yeah.
like shooting at Cole.
So if he wouldn't have made a diss, he would have just stayed quiet. I would have like he wouldn't even be in the mix right now.
Yeah, he
But it's
wasn't
like he made a diss when he wasn't even really like he was getting shots thrown at him, but it wasn't
like
like
a
the diss
crazy.
was
Yeah,
really at Drake. And then he decided to pull out and then switch teams.
I don't know
Not
if
even
they
it wasn't
switched
even
teams,
like a switch
but
teams, but
bro
it was
really
just like
dissed him, and then in the context he said, "You know what, bro? My bad.
yeah,
I
he's
didn't
like
do it."
my
He said,
fault,
"Yeah,
bro.
my fault, gang. I don't know what had in my
Yeah, I
head,
can't
bro.
sleep at night.
Yeah, I can sleep and I'm bro. I don't
I'm
know,
not clowning
bro.
you for wanting to like
Look,
put the
gang,
peace
oh,
aside,
bro,
but
that
it's like,
was
why did you hop into the
nah,
beef, bro?
yeah, bro. Like,
Like, if you go
if
back,
you really wasn't going, if you're really gonna act like that, bro, it's like that I look, bro. Like, I love J Cole, and I'm still gonna like listen to his
yeah,
shit,
for
bro.
sure.
That was a little pushy of you, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's a little weird, and everybody has so much respect for you. Everybody
yeah,
expects you to
exactly.
be like,
And because he stands on business, like on some like when it comes to dissing, and so it's
yeah.
like different to see from
So
him
for him
how,
to say, I'm sorry, Kendrick. You
yeah,
know, your
it's
shit
like
is
he's just, I mean, fucking
nah,
solo,
bro.
bro.
I don't
Kendrick's
know, bro. He got scared, bro. I don't know, bro. J Cole, that was a little weird, bro. That's a little.
Kendrick's just top dog, bro.
That was some weird shit. And then obviously, after that, everybody was fucking weird, and then more people hopped on the beef. Rick Ross hopped on
Rick
it.
Ross, he's been dragging. Like
Yeah,
in
bro.
any
ASAP brought
post
yeah,
you see about Drake, bruh, there's Rich Forever in the comments talking about some
yeah,
crazy shit, and then he dropped the disc with like this crazy ass cover. Like he just be like, just
yeah.
watch
Rick Ross
him
hop on
going.
that shit.
Rick Ross just be
Yeah.
going at Drake.
And then fucking obviously right after that we got the release of We Still Don't Trust
Yeah,
You,
the
which was
basically
the
like a
second, which is
second.
also which we talked about the album later, but
Yeah,
with that album more people were throwing shots at him. ASAP threw some shots at
ASAP
him.
hopped on there and threw some shots back. Cause I
I
mean, if
think
you didn't know, Drake basically like dissed him in like 2 or 3 songs on For All Dog. So like
yeah,
subliminal disses. So
and the
you
weekend
already know.
also
Yeah.
threw some
And
shots at
funny, we were talking about this last session and how the weekend had like the
yeah,
chorus, and we were like, we wish he had an actual track. And I remember I was listening to the song, and I was like, this is a weekend beat. This is a weekend beat. And then he came on the
they
track,
came
and then
on
he
it.
was on like 2 other tracks. So I was like,
Yeah,
they,
happy to see the weekend
yeah,
work with
about
Metro and
time.
Future. Those were some really good
Yeah,
tracks. But yeah, I mean, he had to hop on that, and basically everybody on the album was throwing
yeah.
shots, and then
Lil
obviously the
Baby hopped
surprise,
on
yeah,
the album, and that was a crazy
that
feature.
was a crazy feature. Obviously he wasn't throwing shots, but
Yeah,
little baby, it needs to be studied, bro. Bro wasn't been
yeah.
trending. He hasn't been really trending lately, bro. I don't
Nah,
know.
because he like he had the thing with Lil Baby is he didn't really I feel like evolve his sound. Like
Yeah,
he
that is
tried,
true.
but like he didn't really execute it well. So he started having a drop off. And I think everybody was hyped to get this feature from him because they were like, all right, this was a cool little like this is the Lil Baby we kind of like blew up.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was a cool little feature, but his drop off definitely needs to be studied.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
like he just
he was at the top of his game. I mean, when fucking Once He Needs
yeah,
came out,
and
bro.
he everybody was like he washed Drake. I was like, oh,
Yeah, bro. And then, bro,
washed him.
he was on just some like crazy
Yeah,
feature, like fucking.
and he just kind of went silent
He
after
went
that.
silent, bro, and then he released the album with Lil Durk,
Yeah,
and then I remember that, and it was a cool little album. I mean,
yeah,
he has some really good songs in there, some that I still like listen to.
yeah.
Uh,
And then he
but
dropped.
and yeah, and then all of a sudden, honestly, I think what low key started the downfall from him was like that song with Drake with the Girls Want Girls.
Oh yeah,
I were trying to. I mean, it was still pretty. I mean,
but
it was a
yeah,
climbable song, but it was still like it was still gun the charts, bro. He was
yeah,
still,
yeah, for sure.
and then he released his
He
album, and
released
after
that like
that,
2 albums after that, and it's just been.
been quiet, bro.
I haven't really had an album that's hit me with him beside or since My Turn Deluxe when that album dropped. That shit was fire. It's got some bangers on there, but
I
other
mean,
than that,
he hasn't released like any crazy songs like he used because even before, like maybe his projects were not necessarily like masterpieces, but there was at least one or two songs that he was like, that were going in the
trending,
charts and where everybody was like, on TikTok and shit. So,
yeah,
Lil Baby had a really good like run, bro. He had a
mhm,
really great run, and whether it was his own songs or features,
yeah.
like throughout that 2018 to 2021,
Yeah,
he was on some
that
crazy
like
run.
point. We just need something different from him, I feel like too. And I think that's kind of like when you look at the debate between Lil Baby and Gunna, I think that's where I feel like I reside more with like listening to Gunna
Yeah, the
because
thing,
with Gunna's sound evolution, like even though like Gunna's known for having this like smooth flow on a beat or whatever and all that shit,
yeah.
but Gunna has kind of like tapped into different shit. I mean, we saw him on Afrobeats. I would totally love to get a
Yeah,
whole
you,
album
they actually just listen.
Afrobeat Gunna. Cause
No,
that would be
yeah,
so
that
hard.
was actually really hard. And actually, right now, the song that is going really trending, it's the one song with Tyler.
Tyler,
Yeah,
yes.
that shit
That
was
shit was
really gas.
fire,
That shit was
bro.
gas. Which, by the way, if you haven't listened to that Tyler album, tune
That
in,
shit's
bro.
fire.
That shit is really fire. Tyler is it's a new wave. It's
Mhm,
with the water single. She came out with some heat
mhm,
and that whole vibe, that like chill vibe. It's really, I mean, it's doing it really good right now for her. So
mhm.
shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, she started
She
trending like pretty quickly. I feel. Well, I wouldn't say quickly, but like from the time that she kind of emerged into social media,
Yeah,
like
no,
she kind of took off.
she been on that. And obviously, everybody's seen that clip of Tyler rejecting Kai,
Uh
bro.
huh. With
Bro,
just
keep getting
friends
clowned for
though.
that shit,
We
bro.
friends though. Yeah, they're
Nah,
making edits and shit on him, bro.
nah,
I'm
bro.
like,
Keeps getting clowned for that, bro. What do
yes.
you do, bro? What do you
I'm
do after
saying,
that, bro?
bro. Like you can't even like do anything.
Like
Your
it's cool,
whole
you shoot your
back
shot,
and
bro. You
shit.
shoot your shot, but in front of
In front
everyone.
of like hundreds of thousands of people, and now the whole internet
And
has
they're
seen that
clowns,
shit.
bro. That's
It's been on news stations. Like it's
yeah,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah,
Bro. That's a new way of telling you got kite, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's on some. He's got some new. He's in some new beef right now with this one girl. Apparently, she was trying to leak. Like she had leaked a bunch of shit with him, and
Yeah.
leaked that he was paying $5,000 like for pussy.
Damn.
But like it was all fake. He said, or I'm not gonna say it was all fake, but he came out and like, denied it and basically like
He
ended
said, I
her.
asked how much, but I didn't pay.
He like ended her career. He was talking about he bought her domain and shit, and like he's taking her to court and like he recorded the whole like it was crazy. So
No, I mean,
he's
if he's taking it to court, I mean, I would believe him because I mean, you wouldn't go to court for some bullshit like that
yeah.
you did do.
Yeah, but
So it's
it's just crazy because he's like all up in the talk right now. But the Tyler situation
yeah. I
that's
mean,
like that's
that is not gonna die. So
yeah.
bro keeps getting landed about that
He's
to
gonna be
this day.
I mean, people still talking about Killer Mike jokes, so I
Yeah,
don't see the
bro.
Tyler jokes dropping
No,
anytime
no,
soon.
bro's getting clowned for that for days, bro.
Yeah,
But yeah, shout out Tyler though. She's definitely trending right now, and as she should, because she's actually putting out some good
yeah,
music. That album was really good.
the
First
album
of
was
all, I
fire.
like the features. I like the
Yeah,
whole
for
fact that he
sure.
was like, he had that feature with Gunna, and then he
Hmm.
also, uh, the Water remix with Travis, and then she also
Yeah,
had a song with Becky G, which
yeah,
I mean, amazing, amazing. Everything that
hmm,
she's doing right now, really good. It's very sad again that she wasn't able to
yeah,
go to Coachella, which she was one of the things artists that I was excited for, but she wasn't there. But hopefully one day we'll see her
hmm,
at the desert.
oh
But
yeah, for sure.
but yeah. So basically, back to the beef. Back to
Mhm.
this motherfucker Drake.
Drake, everybody heard the track and when I first heard it. What did you think when you first heard it?
The diss track. I'm gonna lie, bro. It was in the Coachella weekend, so I wasn't paying too much
Uh huh.
attention. But bro, he came out with some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about it though, because although it was I feel like it was a decent diss. But to me, look, and I must say out of respect, brother,
Yeah. Same.
I love Drake, but it's just really hard for me to get him to like take him serious, bro. And
Yeah.
the fact that his diss was like, it was good, but it wasn't nothing crazy. He
Yeah.
was kind of just like roasting them.
Yeah.
It
He
felt
was
like more like
roasting
a roast.
everybody. Like it.
It felt like that one friend that just knows shit and all of a sudden just gets mad and starts roasting
Yeah.
everyone.
Right. Like yeah.
Like, damn, Kendrick, you short. You're a
Yeah.
short boy.
He was roasting like everything that
Like, I gave you your
a
first number
big diss.
one. Rick Ross, you big as shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like, it didn't feel like it wasn't like an actual like gangster diss. It
Yeah.
just felt like this boy was just talking shit
Yeah.
like in high school type shit. And then obviously fucking telling Metro to shut
Metro
the
make
fuck
the
up.
drums.
Shut
Like
the
that shit
fuck
was
up and do your
fire.
job, boy. Like
That shit was fire.
it was like it was a good diss, bro.
But
But
it
it
was
was
like
like it felt like I don't know, bro.
when I first heard it, I thought it was AI because it just didn't really
Yeah,
sound. It
it
didn't
didn't sound
sound
like
clean.
him, and
And then
especially
he
because
put
there
it
was
out.
days before that there was a couple of AI
Yeah,
disses.
Kendrick's diss was AI. Like there was a Kendrick diss that leaked that was
Yeah, there was
AI.
a couple of disses that were made that were AI, and I
Mhm.
think there was one Drake diss that was also AI.
Yeah, Drake made another diss, but then he had an AI Snoop Dogg and AI Tupac on it.
Yeah, I saw
So I
that
was
shit.
like, what the fuck,
I
right?
don't know, bro,
So
but
it's just like funny to me because I'm like, Drake kind of has to try, like, he tries so hard to put this image on. Like, he's always put on this image that he's got, shooters or he's this, that, and the third. But it's like, it's hard to take that serious because we're like, Drake, bro,
bro,
that's
you're an
not
actor,
you,
bro. That's
bro.
not you,
Like, that's
bro.
not
Like, have you
you.
seen the shit you
So that's
post,
why,
bro?
like, the Rick Ross beef, as much as Rick Ross is really dick riding him right now, some of the stuff Rick Ross is saying is actually funny as hell, though, because it's like, he's like, being like, yeah, like, this is Drake, bro. Like, y'all think Drake is this gangster dude. This is Drake. He just is a little boy.
Yeah,
But
man.
it's
So
so
what?
weird.
But we got a nose job, bro. Which
Like,
I have no clue what the fuck
you
he
know what
said
I'm
up with his
saying?
nose job. What the
like,
fuck does that
like
have to do, bro?
that's all I'm saying. Like he's clowning his feature, like his nose job is. He's just finding any reason to drag Drake at this
Yeah,
point.
but
Because
like it literally feels like kids, bro, just fucking calling them out for stupid shit. It's like, yo, you got
exactly,
a nose job, like, bro, what?
yeah,
Like,
literally,
what the
like
fuck does it have to
it's
do?
just
Like, this ain't right, bro. Like,
we
even
got 40-year-old dudes acting like
like
some
kids,
teenagers right
yeah,
now.
bro. Like, nah, bro, you fat. You got tiny feet,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
like
what? Nah, I mean, and honestly, like, respect to Dre. I mean, he's gonna go number one. I think.
nah. I
It,
actually don't think that this is gonna go number one because
it,
Taylor Swift just is
well,
projected to sell like 3 million units, or
yeah,
not 3 million, but it's like over 1 million units, bro, which is crazy. I'm not even gonna get into that right
bro. The
now,
thing
bro.
about
But like,
Taylor Swift, she's just a money hack, bro. At this point,
she do
she got a gang around the world that's just gonna buy her shit. It
exactly,
don't matter if
exactly.
it's good or bad, bro.
Yeah,
People are just gonna buy her shit.
like I'm not even trying to like. Congratulations to all her accomplishments. Like she's
No,
done a
I
lot,
mean,
but like it's just like
it's weird. It's
it's
weird how people
it's
just can dig right an artist like that. And honestly,
yeah.
like, and I mean, I say in all the respect because the same way that people dig right Taylor Swift is probably the same way I dig right Bad Bunny or
Uh,
one of my favorite artists, bro. So,
but like the Taylor Swift hole is on a different
nah,
level,
yeah,
bro. I
that's the
feel like
thing, bro.
because it's like it don't matter what she put out, she gonna go number one and she gonna sell over like 500,000 units.
It's just a hack, bro. It's just
Like it's like and then like not only that, but like her getting into like the limelight with Ice Spice was so random. Like it was like Ice Spice is like trending hella now, and so she just hopped on that wave. Like when would you ever think you'd see Taylor
no,
Swift and Ice Spice linking up?
no, never, bro. But they
So
did it.
it's like to me, it's like I feel like she's like I'm not gonna say she's clout riding, but she's doing a lot of stuff to stay in the limelight right now.
I don't know, but at the
It's
same
like the
time, though,
rap beef and everything going on right now, and then she just randomly decided to drop an album.
I don't know, bro. She
I
just
don't know.
knows she just knows marketing at this point.
Yeah,
Like
she's a
she already got a
marketing
whole
genius. Yeah,
she already got a big team just doing shit for her. Like anything she does right now, it's always gonna go number one.
yeah, for sure.
Doesn't matter if they do a marketing campaign for it. She's just gonna do it,
Hmm.
and she's gonna go number one. It's not even because like obviously I'm sure she has great songs in her catalog,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why people love her music. Like I'm not. There's a reason why she's that
Yeah, I'm
big.
not trying to hate
But
like on her
still, bro, like
accomplishments, but it's
now she's at a point where she can release straight up trash and tell people
yeah,
with.
that's what I'm saying. And like when I
And
was looking
same
at
with
some of
Drake.
the
Same with
yeah,
Drake.
true that. But when I was looking at some of the songs, like there was some of the lyrics that were from one of the songs that she put out, and I was just
I
like
don't know.
people are gonna bump that though. That's the thing. But
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
And
I'm
she
not
just know
trying
how to
to.
stay relevant.
Yeah,
Even with the whole
exactly.
NFL thing
Yeah,
last season, like
exactly.
she just knows how to stay
She knows how to
relevant.
market herself,
And
which is that's what I'm saying. Like respect to her accomplishments, and she's in that position for a reason. I'm not gonna say she didn't deserve to be,
but
a crazy artist like that up there, but it's still like it's still sometimes crazy because I'd be like, all right, we have 1 week
like,
where we have like
well,
the charts free, and then next thing you know, Taylor Swift
nah, but
drops.
everybody dropping right now
Taylor Swift
too,
is
bro. I
like
mean,
a
the charts right now have been really competitive
yeah,
with everybody dropping with J Cole, with Metro, with obviously Beyonce, with
yeah.
Taylor, and there's a lot of a lot of more artists dropping. Obviously, I could probably name a couple more,
You
but
think the
it's
music
just it's
outside?
been really competitive right now for the
Yeah.
charts. so
Playing
it's
music.
hard to see. Um, yeah, Shakira too. I mean, it's been crazy lately, but we'll see how it goes
Yeah,
with
I'll
the
check
chart. But right
music
now,
out.
the music industry's been a little wild recently.
Mm.
A lot of people are dropping now, especially during. I noticed during Coachella times, a lot of
Mhm.
people actually tend to, especially tend to fucking put out songs, and even the artists that go out there, they're announcing a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah,
Like we'll talk about it more once we
get into
talk
the
about this
Coachella
Coachella.
thing.
But yeah, I mean, back to the beef again, bro. Drake, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. Then we had fucking Chris Brown and
Bro,
Quavo, which
Chris Brown been coming after Quavo for like 3 years now, bruh.
it's been, yeah. I mean,
Like
I'll be honest with
maybe
you.
longer.
I'll be honest with you. I never really had like a understanding of the beef until now, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden this motherfucker just drops a fucking bomb,
this
bro.
track. Yeah,
And honestly, that shit was
he
pretty
said
funny, bro.
when like he talked about the little takeoff bit, or not this, but like when he was like, and when takeoff died, something something. We wish it was you. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Honestly, though, I was scared that he was gonna talk about Takeoff, but I'm glad that, I mean,
He didn't diss
he
takeoff.
didn't take off. Now he was like, "Nah, respect the
Yeah, he
takeoff,
was like
bro."
respect takeoff, but we
Now
wish
that was
it
the only
was
thing I was
you.
scared about it, bro. I was like, if this motherfucker
This is
says
takeoff,
something or something
and it's
about
like he's
Takeoff, bro,
cooked.
he's cooked. But
But he would, yeah.
he did it in a good way.
But
That's respect. But
still,
still, bro, that was still the respect with
like
Quavo, bro.
he talk about some. We wish it was you. Like
No, bro,
what?
that was insane. That was insane,
And then
bro.
like that whole diss was just like, and everybody's like, Chris Brown is like a cheat code. Like he can hoop, he can fight, he can sing, he can like do all that shit. So people were like
Nah,
praising
bro.
him.
I don't even know what can Quavo say, bro.
Yeah, what can he do? Well, I mean, he like dropped a diss.
He can drop a
He
diss, but
like that.
I
But
don't
I
know,
think he
bro.
already did. Like he had dropped a song and he like dissed Chris Brown a little bit in it, and so that's when the Chris Brown just came back. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Quavo dissed first, but I'm not 100% on that
I don't know, bro.
because
Quavo,
Quavo
what the
dropped.
fuck
He
happened?
dropped the song with "Destroy Lonely," and I don't know if that was when he dissed Chris Brown, but
I'm not, bro. I don't know, bro. Quavo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
yeah. What do you do?
Why are you messing with Chris Brown,
Like,
bro?
what do you do? I don't even know how to.
Everybody you could have pissed off, bro. What the fuck did you piss off Chris Brown?
Yeah, like I don't even know how the beef really like started. I think like I don't even know when it like I just know it's been going on for a minute,
I
bro.
don't
And
know,
he's
bro.
like he always calls out Quavo for being like scared, being pussy. So
Nah, bro. Chris Brown woke up and chose violence,
I'm
bro.
saying,
But
bro.
yeah, basically everybody fucking beef. Even in Spanish music, like Jake Cortez, which is a really I think we talked about this motherfucker
Oh
earlier, but
yeah.
he's been pretty big. He just started dissing fucking one of his friends,
Oh shit.
Mora, and they had really good songs together. And I mean, they've been really like cool for a minute.
Yeah.
Like they were known for like being like chill as fuck with each other,
Hmm.
you know. But yeah, all of a sudden this motherfucker just started dissing him yesterday on the live,
Damn.
and then he started just dissing J Balvin too and whatnot, bro. I don't know, bro. Bro's always trying to fight someone
People just
too.
coming after everybody
Yeah,
right
it
now.
doesn't matter in what world it is, bro. Motherfuckers just beefing
I
right
mean,
now.
we just gonna start seeing hella disses coming out now. Ever since the Drake and Metro and Kendrick,
Bro.
every now we just gonna start seeing everybody dissing
Yeah, I
everybody
mean,
just to get
real
like,
shit. I mean, it comes to show that fucking the influence that these guys have. Like,
yeah,
literally, Drake and Metro just these guys decided to diss each other. And all of a sudden, everybody wants to
everybody
hop in.
wants to hop on that wave because
Yeah,
like that's
bro.
what's trending.
Yeah, bro. It's been
So
crazy.
it's just interesting. I wonder what
What
the
would be like
reaction is gonna get.
some beef you would want to see, or maybe like a diss competition you would want to see?
Uh,
Like who would like not disrespectful, just
Not even in no disrespect.
maybe like
It's
a
just
rap battle, like just
yeah.
like a competitive rap battle. Who
Oh,
would you want to
well,
see?
well, I gotta have Kendrick in there because I mean, even though we're already kind of seeing it now, but like I'm just gonna stick with the Kendrick Drake thing because like Kendrick was like a feature, right? So it was a diss, but it wasn't
Yeah,
like a full on diss track. His was just more of a feature, and we got a whole track from Drake, and then even a leaked track with two AI features. So Kendrick gotta say something back now. So I'm like gonna see that one go back and forth for a little bit. So that's probably the one I'm most anticipated
yeah,
for. But I'm also it's like I just gotta know what's going on with like Travis and 21 because they've been kind of
yeah,
silent.
bro.
Like
Nah,
we haven't heard them say nothing, and maybe like they like staying out of it type shit, and that's fine. But like obviously like the whole internet is like
yeah, bro.
they're
I
like
mean,
the mid
they're
children.
the
So
children of divorce, bro.
it's like
Motherfuckers
how
are
do
just
they do
like
that
there,
shit?
like, and it's funny they're be staying quiet, but
Yeah.
that I mean, I don't know who do you think 21 would go? Like, which if you were to put him on the side, of whose side would you put him on?
I put the thing is I feel like 21 would have to resign. Well, I'm not saying he has to, but I feel like resigning with Metro would make more sense because
Yeah,
his whole career is like with Metro,
yeah,
other than one album that he had with Drake.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Honestly,
saying? So like
yeah.
The Drake and 21 collab was more recent. Like we got them on Jimmy Cooks, and then it just took off from there. Everybody loved that. So then we got
Well, it's been. It's. I mean, they've been making it here for a moment.
yeah,
I mean,
more than just Jimmy Cooks, but
yeah, but I mean, after it was. I think it was nice talk, and right after
yeah,
that, like the whole. I don't know. It's been a minute because they
yeah.
also with 21. I mean, with the whole like what's the one song on Savage Mode 2 with Drake?
Oh, Mr. Right Now,
Mr. Right Now,
and
yeah, right,
I think he no Young Thug's on Rich Nigga shit. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
It,
yeah, yeah.
I swear, maybe I thought. Nah, I don't think
Mr. Right Now was the
Mr. Right Now.
which honestly, he did an interview well not the other day. It's been a minute. It's
Mhm.
like a year or two ago. I don't remember, but he said that uh what's it called? They had planned Knife Talk to go on Savage Mode too,
Yeah,
and then Mr. Right Now to go on CLB, but they ended up
uh,
switching it for some reason.
yeah,
Which honestly, it makes more sense for
yeah. It made more
Mister.
sense.
It makes more sense for Mr. Right Now to be on CLB,
Yeah,
and then for Knife Talk to be
yeah, because
on Savage
they
Mode.
felt different vibes, but
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know,
I
but
mean, it made
since
both of
then,
those songs kind of stand out in their own ways. I feel like too,
yeah,
and then they both charted really
yeah,
well. So
and then since then, basically they made Jimmy Cooks, and then right
that's took off.
that moment they were like, yeah, we gotta do some more shit together, and I mean it paid off. But I don't know, bro, it's crazy, it's crazy.
It's like Metro helped him, not helped him, but like him and Metro did a lot of stuff more of his earlier career, and then now
No,
it's
I
like
mean,
he's doing a lot
the
more with
the
Drake.
thing about Metro and 21, like 21 Savage took off a lot with Drake, but he was already big
Yeah,
with just by
exactly.
himself in Metro. So
Like it could go
I,
either way too.
and what about Travis? Or who would you put Travis
Travis
with?
though,
I feel like I would put Travis with Drake.
yeah, I would put Travis with Drake too, cause just I don't know. I mean, like with Metro, we saw like a little bit of Travis in Metro, but like with what's it called? What's that one album? Fucking, I forgot. It's the one with the like cover with it's like the explosion. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like the explosion
Uh,
and the guy in the air.
not all
He's
heroes
got
wear capes.
yeah, that album. Like we saw some Travis on there, and then we saw Travis on other projects with Metro. But I feel like he's got it. Like him and Drake, they just have that. Like even
Yeah,
once we got the Drake on Sicko Mode, yeah, he's
yeah. I
on.
mean, it's so. I mean, you definitely want to hear more stuff from. I mean, you know that every time you get a track from Travis
Travis
and
and
Drake,
Drake
it's
is
gonna
gonna
be
be
hard.
heat. Yeah,
Yeah. So fuck. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
it's like
We
they're
have to
definitely
see
middle children because
the middle children because
you
they
don't even
just
know where they could go for real.
yeah, bro, they're just trying to enjoy life.
Yeah,
They're the only motherfuckers
it's
actually
the
trying to
fucking
stay out of it.
yeah, it's a fucking civil war in the rap game right
In the
now. Like
rap
it's
game,
just
bro. Everybody fighting, bro. Fuck you. Might as well. We're gonna have to start beefing with each other,
no,
bro. Hop on that way, bro. Maybe
up
we'll
in the
go
way.
trending.
We could be like them one dudes on TikTok that they kind of they do like a podcast on music and they're
Yeah,
always arguing
yeah.
every single like
I know. Which one you're
take that
talking
they do,
about?
bro.
It's
They're
like
always
NRC or
arguing.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
They argue every single take they
It's
do.
funny
They
as fuck
cannot
because they
agree.
comment every single time I see a TikTok of them arguing. It's like, bro, they're quiffing again, bro.
Yeah.
Some funny ass
They're
shit, bro.
literally like they always go back and forth. It's insane,
It's
bro.
insane, bro. Yeah, I know. Fuck it, we might have to hop on that shit, bro. Hey, it looks like it's trending right now, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, bro, imagine. It's been crazy though, but yeah, let's get into
Well,
this
yeah, we
then.
got to get into the hot topic now.
Yeah,
With
hot
since we
topic
talk more about music, we're gonna ease into
into
the
the
biggest drive of
motherfucking
this session, which is the
Coachella
Coachella.
shit, bro. I mean, fuck, where
We
to
gotta talk about that.
begin, bro? It's honestly, bro. Like looking back at it, like it's already been a week, bro.
Yeah.
And right now it's weekend two, and it's going, still doing crazy shit, bro. But
Hmm.
it literally feels like a fucking fever dream of
Yeah.
being there, bro. Because I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to a lot of concerts in school. You know, you go to a concert, you chill,
Yeah.
and it's like it's a crazy experience. But going to a festival, and not only going to a festival, but going to possibly one of the biggest, if
Biggest
not the
one.
biggest festival in the world,
Yeah.
it's insane. Yeah, I mean, and there's the thing, bro. Everybody always says every year. There's not one year from what I know, that people were not complaining about it because
Exactly.
every year people complain about Coachella. No, it's not this and that, bro. But hear me out, bro. Coachella deserves their praise and deserves the status because it's a really good
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
it's a good fucking festival. And yeah, I said it. Maybe I'm dick riding because I went and I was
Nah,
excited,
bro. Cause
but fuck. If I'm dick riding, I'm dick riding that shit good, bro. I'm gonna ride that dick like crazy, bro.
even like on some of the because I watched like a few streams of certain
Yeah,
artists and their Coachella performance, but it looked like a great show. It definitely
nah,
looked
bro.
like it was a
Here's the
great show.
thing, like the lineup. The thing about the lineup is like it's not like a rolling out lineup which is all hip hop. It's not
Yeah,
like a EDC lineup which is all DJs. It's like Coachella is just a festival of music, and
yeah,
there's always gonna be something for everyone. You're gonna have your hip hop, you're gonna get your
yeah.
indie, you're gonna have your Latin music, your Mexican music, you're gonna have rap, you're gonna have fucking
Rock.
EDM,
Yeah,
rock, R&B. Like it's a music festival. It's not
yeah.
a hip hop festival like Rolling Loud. It's not a electronic EDM festival like EDC. It's
Uh-huh.
just a music festival. Period.
Mhm.
There's 11 stages for different kinds of
Yeah.
artists.
Damn.
And everybody's just there to put on a performance of their life because you everybody gets an hour, 2 hours, whatever,
Mhm.
depends on the time, but everybody gets a good amount of time. And for some reason, every artist, even if you only heard a song about them, even if you just heard your name, bro, you go see each artist, bro, they decide to put on a great performance.
Yeah,
And this is the thing, the lineup this year, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's not that good." Like I don't know, people will always debate about the lineup,
yeah.
and that's just how it's always gonna be. People are always gonna be people that like it. There's always gonna
Mhm.
be people that don't fuck with it. I don't know, but I was like, the thing about it is that I purchased the tickets like way before the lineup dropped, so I was just kind of going blind. I was
Taking the
like,
risk. Yeah,
I took the risk of, what, I'm gonna buy the tickets. I want to go to Coachella. Period. I don't care who goes. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure there's gonna be someone that I'm gonna enjoy, right?
yeah,
And yeah, basically that's how it happened. Like, the lineup, there wasn't anybody that I was like, holy fuck, I need to see them. I
yeah,
mean, there was definitely a lot of artists that I listened to, but not like Yachty, Bizarrap, J Balvin.
yeah.
There was a good amount of artists that I was like, okay, I can actually go enjoy their shows and have fun with it. But there was nobody that I was like, holy fuck, I need to see them. Period.
Mhm.
But the lineup dropped. But there was a good amount of artists also that I heard, like good amount of songs from, obviously, like Lana, Doja, fucking who else? Nav,
Yeah.
fuck. So like Sabrina, Skepta.
Like there was some
There
good
was a good
artists.
amount of artists that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go enjoy the show, and a lot of good amount of artists that I was like,
Mhm.
cool, I'm gonna enjoy this, their performances.
11 stages is crazy
It
though.
is, it is crazy. Yeah. You don't even notice it's that big until you actually look at them. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, there's 11 stages.
Yeah, cause like for me, cause while we're speaking of festivals, it's like a comparison between Coachella and Flog Gnaw. So Flog Gnaw was like way smaller. Like there was only 3 stages, and while there was headliners, like you had Tyler, you had Cali, you had the Hillbillies, and you had SZA. Like those were like the
Yeah.
main headliners. Um, it wasn't really like everybody was at a different time that each artist really got a chance to shine. And there was no stage where there was nobody watching. Like there was people at different artists. So I would assume that because Coachella was way bigger, it was probably a similar
No, yeah, this is the thing.
like there
Like
was everybody each
every
artist had a crowd to
each
pull.
artist had a crowd. Like it didn't matter where you went. And obviously there's some stages that were like way smaller or way bigger than
Yeah,
others, but it was still like each stage was obviously really fucking packed every single time
yeah,
that an artist performed there. And it was honestly like it was cool to see. Even there were some artists that maybe, for example, like 10 minutes before the artist came out, it was didn't look as full. Like
yeah,
prime example for that was Coil Ray. Like when we got there like probably like 10 minutes before she came out,
yeah.
and it was cool. Like a lot of people were not there, but all of a sudden she started performing, and a lot of
And
people
people
came.
showed up.
And like they didn't put it in a crazy big stage, but the stage that they put her, like it was a cool little stage.
Yeah,
And I mean, she was able to perform, and she got a good amount of crowd, bro.
yeah,
So it was cool. It was cool to see that, and it was cool to see that everybody's got there. Definitely a good amount of people there to
exactly.
to to see it. And then like it didn't matter what your vibe was. Like there was something for you if you wanted to.
Everybody.
Like if you wanted to be on some hip hop shit, like there was a good amount of hip hop artists that were out there that you
Hmm.
could go enjoy. if you wanted to be more like an R&B, more like listen to the performance.
Yeah.
There was a good amount of artists that were just for you to enjoy
Yeah.
the music. If you wanted to go more like an EDM and rave style, bro, there was really just that. They just actually this year they made a new stage called Kazar, and that fucking stage was actually so fucking dope,
Yeah.
bro. That shit looked fucking like from a fucking sci-fi.
Damn.
Like it was cool, bro, and it was just a bunch of DJs just playing, some EDM
Yeah.
shit, nothing crazy, but everybody that was around that stage looked like, yeah, we're having a fun
Yeah.
time, bro.
Oh,
Uh,
that's fire.
yeah, bro. But yeah, I mean, we started up with on actually it started up on Thursday. The thing about Coachella too, another thing, a lot of people go there and camp. Like they go for
Yeah.
and it's pretty cool to see that the amount of people that actually go there and fucking just build their tents with their cars
Yeah.
and whatnot and just chill there. Like it's almost like feels like a community that they just want to party, bro. And
Yeah.
so on Thursday they actually have like a tent. The people that camp. There's like a camping launch area.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and they have like a own stage or whatnot, and then some stuff in there. On Thursday they have this thing called Coachella Day Zero,
Yeah.
and basically everybody that goes camping, there's like a rave thing
Oh
at night
shit.
on Thursday night. So we went there on Thursday night. Like you can go in there as long as you have your wristbands,
Mm-hmm.
you're good to go in there. And basically, yeah, it basically was like a rave like throughout the night, bro. And it was a good for the campers and other people that wanted to go. Like
Mm-hmm.
you were still able to go even if you were not camping. And
Yeah.
that's how we started off on Thursday. So it's not just like the actual festivals on Thursday. Have a bunch of festivities and stuff for you to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. And I mean that shit went on all the way until like fucking 3 in the morning, bro. I mean after
Damn.
one, they did more like a silent disco because obviously they didn't want to have the loud noise
Yeah.
for the
Exactly.
campers. So everybody got a headset and they could hear the
Damn.
music, bro. But it
That's
was fucking
fire.
packed, bro. It was still like a good like the amount of people that were camping and wearing that shit, bro. People
Mm-hmm.
were just fucking having fun. That was pretty dope.
No, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, and then obviously, yeah, they get home, and then fucking Friday is like the first day, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
How would
I
you say you like the festival experience compared to going to a concert?
it's way different. I feel like the concerts, like if you really want to see just someone, just one specific artist, you definitely need to go to their concert. But a festival is like a more fun experience if you just want to have like party and enjoy live music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. It's really hard to compare both of them. Like obviously, let's say like your favorite artist is in a festival. It's cool to go see them in a festival,
Yeah.
but it's definitely always going to be more fun to see your favorite artist in a concert.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, that's what I think. But if you want to go to a festival and knock out a good amount of artists, I mean, it's always going to be a good option to go to a festival. It's weird for me to compare it now
Yeah.
because it's like they're similar, but also very different.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for with the content you're there more for the artist because you really want to see that artist,
Mm-hmm.
but for our festivals it's more about the vibes
Yeah.
experience
And then
and
like for me, it was like I saw the lineup. I'm like, there's a lot of artists on here that I like, and there's a lot of artists on here that I haven't seen. So
yeah,
it gave me an opportunity to go see the multiple artists that I wanted to see and see them give off a pretty good performance. And then
yeah,
also I got to see some artists that I've never seen ever or never really listened to their music, and they put on great performances.
yeah. No, I mean it's crazy how the festival does it, but I mean going into that Friday of Coachella, bro,
Mhm.
I was not prepared at all for
Yeah.
what the fuck it was gonna be like. For those people that say that they're gonna go to Coachella, bro, like and that are going to go to Coachella next year. I mean, if you're already gone, you know what I'm talking about. But
You know what
as
to
your first
expect.
time, I mean, festival goers, like most of the people, if you've been to a festival, I'm pretty sure you
You
know
made a
that how
mistake.
tough it is body wise. But I think
Yeah.
Coachella just adds a little bit to it. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I've been to
Mhm.
like EDC last year, but I
Yeah.
only went one day. So obviously, going one day during the night, like it's a little different than going a
Mhm.
whole weekend
Yeah.
and shit. So. First, the fucking weather, bro. Like the
Uh-huh.
weather in the fucking in Coachella is so weird, bro. Because like during the day it's hot as shit,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it starts to get fucking cold.
That's like Cali in general too. Because when I went to Flog, even though that was in November, it was super hot, and then at nighttime it got fucking cold
Yeah,
as
bro.
fuck.
I don't know what the fuck was up with the weather, but that
Yeah.
shit was like we got there and we parked the car. We were walking, and we're like, fuck, it's hot as shit.
Yeah.
Like we're sweating already. We're not even in there. But nah, bro, all of a sudden, bro, at like around 7 p.m., bro, it got
Started
cold as
cooling off.
shit,
Yeah.
bro. And by like night, bro, I was like, fuck, I'm freezing, bro. And
Yeah.
my first day, my outfit was like more summer style, bro. It was insane how
Yeah.
fucking cold it was. Like I was not prepared for it. Luckily, I did buy merch that day, so I was like, fuck, I'm gonna put it on right now,
Hmm.
bro. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
That's
fucking
what I
freezing,
did.
bro.
When I bought my merch, I put that shit on right
Nah,
away.
bro. I was like, fuck, it's fucking cold, bro. I'm not about to deal with this bullshit right now.
Yeah.
So I did that, and but yeah, bro. Not talking about the performances though. Like, you just be prepared, bro. Be
Yeah.
obviously wear something comfortable. Bro, the amount of people that were wearing some crazy shit
I
though.
know.
I was seeing like honestly, bro, the effort for Coachella that everybody puts in is crazy because
Uh-huh.
everybody goes dressed to impress, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like fucking fashion week in that bitch.
Yeah.
Like everybody was with some crazy fits. Everybody was obviously showing off and shit. And it's cool. Like you obviously you wanna fit in, bro. But
Mhm.
honestly, after the first day, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna prioritize my comfort over the
Yeah.
fucking look, bro, because it's a little crazy how fucking
And that was my problem, bro. And because I pulled up to the festival in my dunks, and my feet were cooked by even like halfway through the festival, bro.
yeah.
Because it's like you said, you know, being prepared for how it impacts your body is something that you can't really prepare for, bro. Like once you go there, you just
Yeah,
kind
bro.
of
And once you go through that first day, you're like, all right, this is how it's gonna be. So it
yeah
kind of prepares you for this. Like, I mean, now next year that I'm gonna go back, I'm definitely gonna be a little more prepared
yeah same
for the situation, bro. Because I'm not. It was crazy, but I was not expecting the fucking to be that intense, you know.
yeah
Uh, but yeah, I mean, but it was crazy. Obviously, Saturday, Sunday, I was able to normal, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's been a week later, and I'm still fucking tired from that. It's
yeah
crazy, and maybe I'm just old, bro. But
yeah. I'm
it's
getting
crazy.
older, shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm just a normal motherfucker, bro.
But nah, and then that's how those festivals be though too. Because like when I went to Flog, there was multiple people dressed up like Igor Tyler. Like so, people just pull up in whatever. Like people come there, they dress to impress. Like you
No,
said,
yeah,
it's like a
bro.
fashion week. It's pretty dope how much effort people will put in for a festival,
No, yeah,
and I
bro.
totally get by with it too. Because like if I go to a festival, I'm gonna make sure I got my hair cut. I'm
No,
gonna make
yeah,
sure
fuck
I
yeah. I
got
mean,
my my fit.
I was making sure that the fucking fed I have, like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the
make
shit
sure my
on, bro. I'm
fit
not got that
killing.
shit on, bro.
But also, like, I think that's one thing I have to take into account if I when I go to my next festival is I'll have to definitely pop out like some New Balance shoes or something because
No,
I'm
yeah, bro.
not
I
pulling
mean,
up in dunks,
whatever
bro.
you do, like, you gotta make sure you if you want to pop out, like, you gotta make sure that you're doing it comfortable,
Yeah,
especially for the girls, bro. Because I saw a lot of girls with some crazy shit on,
yeah,
bro. I was like, ain't no way, you're wearing that shit
yeah.
the whole day, bro. I was like, yo, girls are crazy,
Like I
bro.
know you are so uncomfortable, like like after all the day goes by and you're
Yeah,
like,
bro. And we're talking about like 12, 13 hours a
yeah,
day just used
exactly,
of you being there. It's not like, and the thing about it too is like there's not like a seating area, there's
hmm
no place where there's like chairs and shit. Like, there's some large areas or and whatnot, but most of the time if you want to sit, like, you gotta sit on the floor. Like,
exactly,
it's not
yeah,
like crazy stuff, there's some even the VIP areas that
yeah.
we were looking at, they were not like that crazy
Seating,
different.
yeah.
Only very few places had places to sit, but most of the time you had to stand
Sit
up.
on, yeah, stand up or sit on the
That's the
floor,
floor on the
bro.
floor. There was no in between. Luckily, obviously, Coachella's in the grass, so
Yeah, that's like
that
that's
that
dope.
that's yeah, because
Cause when I went to Flog, bro, it was all Dodgers parking lot. So when I had to sit down, I had to sit down on the Dodgers parking lot. So
yeah,
it
bro.
was like I either sit down on this hard ass floor or I just thug it out.
No, bro.
So
No, yeah. I mean, luckily for their way. I mean, and I have no fucking clue how they keep up so much fucking grass so green, but it
yeah,
was like the perfect grass ever, bro. I mean,
that's crazy. Yeah,
I mean,
I think I
it
saw the
makes sense.
picture you sent too, like of like some of the grass. I was or like you had posted it on your Instagram. Like yeah, bro,
Yeah,
that shit looks like a vibe, bro.
no, it's still a desert weather, but the grass that they have in there for sure is
Yeah,
dope. But now let's go to the performances, bro. Honestly, like I said, there was no one I was crazy for,
yeah. Who surprised you the most?
but everybody put in a show,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Everybody, like, even if you only knew one song, or even if you just heard their name
Mhm.
before, everybody knew how to put in a fucking
Oh
show,
yeah.
and everybody popped up with their best things. and then best performances, the best guest, like everything you
Mhm.
could think of. Everybody wanted to pop up for obviously for obvious reasons. You go to Coachella, you're the crazy amount of people that are gonna see you. It's insane. So you want to make sure, yeah,
Exactly.
you impress everyone. I mean,
Exactly.
as an artist, you think about it this way: if you're gonna go somewhere where
It's like a major
it's
festival
a
like
major
that too.
festival and you might have the chances of you getting a lot more audience for your
Mhm.
music, you want to make sure you impress them right. So
Exactly.
it was actually really good. Uh, Honestly, big surprise of the weekend for sure, for sure, for sure. I Spice, bro.
Mm.
There's no way that look the people that saw that live stream, bro. I have no clue. Like, look, I Spice is cool and shit, but
Mhm.
her music is pretty like
It's just like
it's just trending, but there's
she doesn't
no
make nothing like
crazy.
crazy.
But
She's
there
got
was
some
no,
hits.
yeah, she has some, she just had hits, bro. But there was no reason for her to go that hard.
Mhm.
And the thing too is like everybody, like even myself included, like we all knew the fucking lyrics to her songs.
Yeah.
We were all fucking
Yeah.
vibing.
It's a vibe
Whether
though.
whether it was like Boys Liar Part Two, or it was
Mhm.
or like fucking I think you're the shit, or fucking
Yeah.
Delhi, like any song that she played, it was a fucking banger,
Vibe,
and it
yeah.
was a vibe with the crowd. Everybody going crazy, everybody screaming the lyrics.
Yeah.
People, there were some people moshing to Ash Spice. It was
Mhm.
actually
Yeah.
the biggest surprise of the fucking biggest like I wasn't expecting her to put in a show like that.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I got to experience that because it was really cool to see that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she definitely surprised me, and then obviously she announced that she's gonna be dropping an album.
Yeah. And she
Uh,
leaked some songs I heard, right?
yeah, she played some new shit in there, and then she's gonna be releasing an album soon.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, that's another thing. A lot of the artists that went there, they either went there because they just had a really good year, like
Mhm.
this last year they had a really good year, or they're announcing for a new
Promo,
stuff,
yeah.
promo for new stuff that's coming out. For
That's
example,
how
Ice
Flog
Spice,
was.
yeah. Also, same with Jeanette. She would announce her tour and whatnot because she's going on
Mhm.
tour. So
Okay.
same with Cor Lorraine, which she's going on tour with Jeanette and shit.
Okay.
And she also announced some new singles, and I think she's gonna be dropping an album.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, when we're talking about the headliners, though, for sure, the one it was a crazy. Everybody was hitting the headliners. Everybody was like, there's no huge artist here.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, they all were pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Lana, I was surprised about how many songs I actually knew from
Mhm.
her because like I listen to Lana, but I'm also not like the biggest craziest fan. But I
Yeah.
I definitely do enjoy Lana's music,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
because of the weekend.
Yeah.
Uh, but it was a performance where I was just the performance wasn't the type of shit you watched.
Yeah. It
You're
was like a
there, you're
vibe.
listening, you're just vibing to the music. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I was surprised about how many songs I actually fucking bro.
Mhm.
I listened to this shit a lot, but I didn't even know I was
Yeah.
that much of a Lana fan.
Lana songs.
Yeah, but shout out to Lana. She actually seems very beautiful, in the live performance. And
Yeah.
obviously, the biggest surprise of that was the fact that she brought Billie Eilish, bro. It
Yeah.
was fucking
Now
cool.
that would have been dope to see because I don't really listen to Lana that much, and I should probably definitely listen to more Lana because from what I've heard of her, she's a great artist.
No, no, she's
But
really good. I mean, her song. I mean, also another thing about Lana though. It's not that it's hard to get into her, but her stuff is very lyrically like heavy, and
yeah,
not in a way that is like hard. She kind of like has like some of that Frank Ocean lyrically, where
yeah,
it's like it's really hard to understand.
hmm
But it's also very heavy and shit.
yeah,
So, and obviously the thing about Frank Ocean is that motherfucker just doesn't have a lot of stuff
yeah,
to listen to. And
exactly.
Lana, she has a good amount of stuff in her catalog. She
hmm
drops constantly, so everything that she drops, it's really good.
Yeah,
So but it's still really good. But seeing Billie Eilish come out, it was actually pretty
yeah,
fucking dope too.
yeah. I would have liked to see her
Yeah,
girl.
bro. I mean, singing Ocean Eyes, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Clown me for, I mean, clown me, but it's one of my guilty pleasures, bro. So listening to like Billie Eilish, Lana
yeah,
Del Rey, that kind of like alternative girl music, bro.
yeah.
It's actually pretty
It's
fucking
so
fun.
fire. I can't like nobody
Bro,
can
not
tell
gonna
me
lie, bro.
otherwise. Like,
I don't know anybody that doesn't like one Billie Eilish song.
yeah,
Like, really don't know anybody that doesn't like Billie Eilish. Like
literally.
there's
You
at
gotta
least
at
one
least like
good
one
song
song
on their
or be like,
playlist.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's hard. Like,
For me, I mean, I really like her when Where Do We Go When We Go to Sleep, or When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?
Oh
Like
yeah,
that album of Billie Eilish, bro. That whole album is fucking
mhm.
great.
Yeah, I
It's the
think
album where Bad Guy is, bro.
yeah,
That album is really fucking good. So
I think my song for Billie Eilish that's always gonna be in my playlist is When the Party's Over.
yeah, When the
That song's
Party's Over
so
is
good,
so
bro.
fire, bro. I mean, Eight is such a fire
Yeah.
song. I really like. Yeah, I Wish You Were Gay. That's
Uh-huh.
also a really fucking fire song.
Yeah, she's
Bro,
amazing.
she got some
Got
good,
bangers.
good bangers, bro. Even her older stuff, like, and her voice is really beautiful too,
Yeah.
bro. So yeah, shout out Billie Eilish, bro. And her coming out, it was one of the biggest surprises of the weekend.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, just kind of to take a drift apart from Coachella, bro. Talking about guilty pleasure, what would be like one of your guilty pleasures, bro? Like just in general, not just talking about music, just in general. What's your guilty pleasure? One of the things is like, bro, I don't know, like your gang knows about this shit. I'm
Yeah,
cooked, bro.
no. Yeah, I
If
but it's funny because I'm seeing so much of that trend on TikTok right
like
now
if
where it's
gang knows
like,
I fuck with this,
"Gangs
I'm
know I
cooked,
fuck with
bro.
this." Um,
I can't let gang know I fuck with
um,
this. This.
I mean, like it would. I feel like it would mostly be in music, but I mean, there's some.
What would
Like,
you be like your guilty pleasure in like?
I'm trying to think of like a show that would be like that would be like one of my
I
guilty
like rom
pleasures.
coms. Like that's
Yeah,
like the smallest
no
of all.
cap, but like I'm not ashamed to admit that. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that I like rom coms.
Nah, bro. I mean,
I mean, like
that musical.
I could watch some Twilight Saga all day long.
Damn, damn.
But I guess
That's a guilty. That's a guilty pleasure
like
too.
I could watch, and maybe that's because my girl puts me on. But I could watch the Twilight Saga.
Yeah, bro. Now for me, it's more of a. I mean, definitely with music, I feel like I listen to a lot of. I mean, a lot of music you wouldn't expect
Yeah,
a guy like you fucking listen to, but I mean, I'll be tuning in, bro. Girls be dropping
yeah.
heat,
I
bro.
just be like, I don't care. Like I listen to
Guilty
whatever I
pleasure,
like.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Rom
listen to
coms are
whatever I like.
definitely
I
for
watch
me.
whatever I like. Yeah,
For me,
rom
rom
coms for
coms are
sure.
another thing that I also like.
Like
That
I be
will be
fucked
like,
up in the crib, tearing up to fucking.
yeah, bro. I mean, I rewatch the Notebook every now and
Yeah,
then.
the
You know,
Notebook. Got to.
no, like that's some of my guilty pleasures too. And then
Yeah,
another one would be musicals. I feel like I
musicals
talked
are
about
good.
that. I've
Yeah,
talked about this before, but
yeah.
musicals are definitely a
Musicals
guilty
are really
pleasure.
good.
But yeah, bro,
I'm trying to
I
think of something else that could be like a big one for me.
like a big guilty pleasure, bro.
Um, I think it's definitely I'd just say like when it comes to shows and movies and shit like that. I get like I feel like I get hella emotional when it comes to certain like movies
Yeah,
sometimes or certain songs too. Like sometimes I'll be getting hella emotional to certain like it'd be like that's like my comfort show type shit. Or
I know what you mean.
that's like my comfort
Yeah,
song.
bro.
Like so
Nah, bro. Everybody has some guilty pleasure, bro. But
yeah.
you're really you can't let
It
gang know
is
you
what it
fuck with
is. I'm
this, bro.
saying AK and
Gang finds out about this shit, you're
you're
cooked,
cooked.
bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Even if you find out like your homie does the same shit as you gotta
Yeah,
clown
you
him,
got
bro.
clown. You
You
like
gotta
what
clown
the
him, bro.
fuck?
What do you mean you listen to Billy Eilish, you
Yeah,
fucking bozo?
yeah.
Nah,
No,
bro,
I
it's
feel you.
crazy. But yeah, I mean Friday was a really
Mhm.
good day. I feel. I mean Peso Pluma also fucking put on a
Um,
great fucking
was
performance.
he a headliner?
Yeah.
Was he a headliner?
And no, he was up there. He was I think right before Lana
Oh, okay.
or something like that. He was late at night, but his visuals were really fucking good.
Yeah.
He brought out a bunch of guests. He brought out Becky G. He brought out
Mhm.
uh fuck. Who else did he brought a good amount of people. He
Yeah.
brought out Arcangel. He brought out Junior H, which is another
Mhm.
Mexican artist, bro. He was bringing a good amount of people, the
Yeah.
guests, and they were all able to put a really good show.
No, that's what's up.
I really like his visuals, and I really like the fact that people were really enjoying. Like a lot of people, he actually put a really massive crowd, which is
Yeah.
was really good. Um, Another one that was really cool from Friday was Bizarrap, which he brought out Shakira,
Yeah.
which she just
Yeah.
announced her world tour, and it was pretty fucking dope. And I mean, it was that was more of a his songs that he puts out is like hip hop and shit and whatnot.
Mhm.
But the way that he did his sets, and obviously he didn't bring out a lot of guests, it was more like an EDM thing. But he
Yeah.
was able to really do a really cool fucking show. The
Mhm.
visuals for that, I mean, it was really cool. That was one of my favorite performances of all
Yeah.
weekend too. Who else did we see? Sabrina Carpenter. She was really good.
Mhm.
She was really funny performer. She kind of gave me some of the Tyler vibes,
Yeah.
and it was pretty fucking dope to see. I mean, she's
Yeah,
fucking
I like
beautiful.
seeing artists like that, like when you have good vibes at the show. That's why I really like Tyler's performance. is because every time Tyler performs, he's got to say some like crazy shit. Like
Yeah.
even I saw a weekend too. He was talking about he played She, and
Mhm.
he was like on there, and he's like, "Y'all got to sing this part because we don't know where this nigga Frank at." Like, like he just like he doesn't have really a filter,
Nah,
and
bro.
he just says whatever. But
Nah,
like
bro.
people
Same
that could
with
be funny
Tyler.
like that and have like good entertainment for a
Yeah.
show, that's always the best.
No, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, Sabrina, she was making some jokes. It was actually pretty funny. I mean, she's funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a new crush that I have, bro. Same with Lana, bro. Honestly, bro, new crush on Lana, bro. Lana, they're like,
That boy was gazing the whole
bro,
concert.
they're fucking beautiful. I mean, I didn't know, like, I knew Lana was pretty, but I didn't know she was that fucking pretty until I fucking saw her live,
Sorry.
and I was like, nah, bro.
He
How
was
can you
fiend
be?
out, man.
I was like, bro, I was like stargazing Lana, bro. I was just looking, I was like, bro, I was like, fuck, bro, what I would do,
Man.
bro. Same with Sabrina, bro. She's actually fucking beautiful. But yeah, Saturday, obviously the best. I mean, my favorite headliner for sure was Tyler.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, like I feel like we discussed this on the podcast. Like I'm not a big Tyler fan. Like I don't know his catalog from the back. Like obviously I know his big songs,
Yeah.
Earthquake, See You Again. Like I mean
You
fucking
talking about
um
fuck.
eh,
You said see you again, right?
yeah, it is See You
Yeah,
Again,
see
right?
you again.
It
Yeah,
is
see
See
you
You
again.
Again.
See you again.
No, I don't know why I was confused
You
for a
good? You
minute.
good? No, see you again.
But
That's what Cali.
yeah, and obviously I know some of his songs. Like it's
Yeah.
not that I don't listen to him at all. I know a couple of his songs, and I heard a good amount of his songs. But I'm not like the typical Tyler fan
Yeah.
that knows a good amount to like even go to a concert.
Mhm.
But seeing him perform at Coachella, bro, I mean, he brought A$AP Rocky,
Yeah.
Khaled, and bro.
Yeah. He's
Kali Uchis, bro. Like he brought us some heat,
yeah.
and
He's
he was able
probably
to
one of my
perform. And
my
obviously
favorite
his
performers.
fucking jokes were like
Yeah.
his intro was cool as
I
fuck.
know, and his outro too. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
damn,
His outro too, motherfucker just literally flew,
flew
bro.
away, bro.
Yeah, it was
Like
cool.
his
Like
shit was
he
fire.
brought us some heat, bro.
Yeah,
And
I kind of started getting into Tyler after he dropped. Like, well, I've listened to him before, but I got him to him more heavily after he dropped "Call Me If You Get Lost."
yeah,
But seeing him when I got the chance to go to Flog, I was like, I'm just ready to see Tyler, like, because that's like, well, like I wanted to see the other artists on there too because I had a good bit of artists that I wanted to see, and I knew that they would be nice to see the performance. But seeing Tyler perform, I was like, he's a great performer. He knows definitely how to get the crowd involved in, even if you're not a big Tyler fan. Like if you know a few songs, if you go to his performance, you'll have a good time. It's like one of those things.
no,
So
yeah, bro. I mean, definitely, mosh into it. Like it was pretty fucking dope
yeah.
to see how the crowd was for Tyler.
Hmm.
And I mean, it was fucking dope. I actually really liked that performance.
Yeah.
I saw Safelstein, also saw I think Coyle Ray was
Hmm.
on Saturday. She did pretty good. He also, like I just told you before, she announced some of her stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think one thing that I was excited to see, well, because I saw some of the Coachella stuff too, but one thing that I was like really, I thought was pretty dope was Lil Yachty's set because, obviously he brought out Mac DeMarco and all that stuff, and it was a dope set. But I think the biggest thing for me seeing, even though I wasn't there, but seeing him bring out Concrete
he brought
because,
concrete,
like,
yeah.
you know, Lil Yachty making it to Coachella now, he's like big,
It was
he's in
funny
the
because
scene.
on the way there, bro, the amount of billboards for all the artists are cool.
Yeah,
There was a lot of art, there was a lot of billboards for like Peso Pluma, but I think Yachty, I think that's the one artist that we saw a lot of billboards for.
yeah.
It was funny though. His billboards were funny. It's like this took these motherfuckers 3 years to invite me to this shit,
Bruh.
and it was like, and I think he just announced. I think it was an album with
Oh
a
shit.
collab album in one of the billboards.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. I don't remember the artist.
Cause I know he just dropped a tape with Concrete, but he's dropping another
Yeah,
album.
he's dropping a collab album. I forgot the
Shit.
name of. It's another artist. Fuck, I forgot who he was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I saw in the book. Where I could be wrong,
Hmm.
but I'm pretty sure that he's dropping an album because he had like 3 billboards. He's like,
Yeah.
uh, he had another one. That he's like, I'm just a concrete boy and shit.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
has a good amount of billboards. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool to see Yachty's shit.
Yeah. I thought it was dope just cause, all of Concrete, they're just now getting into the scene of like, rising. And so because Jotty's in that big, big limelight now. He's
Yeah.
bringing his crew up with him, and I thought that was dope because
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dope. I mean, yeah, Saturday is definitely one of my favorite days
favorite
too.
days. Yeah.
Gustavo Stein, which is this French DJ, who he has some, yeah, he did some songs with The Weeknd.
Yeah.
He did I Was Never There, and
Mhm.
then he has another couple songs with him.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool to see that DJ set. That DJ set was actually pretty dope because
Yeah.
it's just like an EDM set, but the way the visuals for that, it was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, and the biggest, and obviously on Sunday we got to see Gaudi Leon. We got to see
Mhm.
what's it called, Janae. Obviously there was Yachty,
Yeah.
which honestly was one of my favorite ones. Yeah, Balvin also did a fucking
How was
amazing
Janae
job.
set?
Hmm?
How was Janae set?
It was a cool little set. I think we missed half of it because the thing about it was she was playing at the same time as Yachty,
Oh,
and she
okay.
was also playing at the same time as DJ Snake.
Oh,
So that
okay.
was
Yeah.
that was probably our biggest thing, like we're deciding on who to see because DJ Snake has some big hits
Yeah.
and he's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
But he was all the way in fucking Sahara, which was like it's one of the stages that's like way in the
Wait.
back, but it's
Yeah.
pretty dope. And then Lil Yachty was performing, and then we were like, "Fuck, who do we go see?" And we ended
Yeah.
up going to see Lil Yachty. But right after we got to see like couple like 10, 15 minutes. No,
Okay.
well, like a good 20 minutes of Janae. So we
Yeah.
actually got to see a pretty good amount of her
Oh, that's
performance.
dope.
And then it was funny because throughout her whole performance, she didn't like brought out anybody, but at the end, she brought out Big Sean. She brought out
Yeah.
fuck, I forgot
That's
who
her
else she brought
man.
out. She brought a good two other artists. I forgot their names, but
That's dope.
yeah, it was pretty cool. And then she obviously she did some promo for her tour.
Mhm.
But I
That'd be
mean,
dope.
her performance, it was like, her set was really cool. It was really pretty. Her voice is amazing.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, and it was cool to see that she brought obviously Big Sean and shit. So
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
that's what's up.
but yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Janae fan,
Mhm.
and I just have personal not personal beef with her, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just a thing that
You
I
missed her
know.
previous.
Yeah, there's this person that is just so annoying to me, and that she's like the biggest fucking Janae fan, and
Damn.
I'm like,
What did she see? This?
she
What you gonna
she
say?
right
Gonna
now,
say no?
fuck you, yeah, fuck you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You ruin an artist for me.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I had to tune in. I had to
Yeah.
tune in for Janae.
I feel you.
Just
Was
for
there anybody that you saw that you were just kind of really disappointed with?
maybe not disappointed with, but I don't think I was like super amazed. It was probably this might be controversial, but Ken Carson.
Damn.
Just because I feel like the way he performed was a little weird.
Like
And
he was like screaming in certain parts or like
yeah, but I think bro was just literally just walking around and screaming and whatnot, bro. And he was just letting the music play.
hmm
I mean, there wasn't a point where he actually like started rapping his whole things, like his line. Like he was just like making noises
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it was
It's
like,
like
I mean, I didn't know what to expect.
yeah.
There's a fucking, opium.
It's like it's supposed to be like one of those moshes, but like
And
I tell you, like
her
they
moshes. No, the thing though, I'm not gonna complain either because the moshes were pretty cool.
yeah
Actually, it was pretty funny because it was the second artist that we saw the weekend because it was on Friday.
yeah
It was the second artist that we were seeing, and he was Arturo lost his phone in there,
yeah
bro.
yeah.
That
He
shit was
told me.
fucking funny,
He
bro,
told
because
me,
it was literally the second fucking act of
and he lost his
his, bro. It
fucking
wasn't even.
phone.
We're not even a whole day in.
I'm
Bro lost his
saying,
phone in the first thing.
I
It was funny because then we went to T-Mobile the next morning, bro. That shit was fucking packed with people that lost their phone. It
damn
was just one T-Mobile, bro. I'm sure there was other stores like
yeah
throughout the fucking town that they were fucking just full of people trying to get a new phone.
yeah.
But it was insane. It was insane how crazy it was. But yeah, what's it called?
I could
Yeah,
get by with that King Carson take though because I went and saw Yeet in a concert and it was kind of the same thing. Like Yeet kind of just walked back and forth on the stage and didn't really rap his songs and he wasn't really like engaged with the crowd as much. He was just kind of like walking back and forth
I
with
don't know,
that song.
bro.
And I think
It felt a little
that's
weird.
gotta be like a newer performer thing
I don't know, bro.
because
Because
like
the thing,
you know
he
what I'm
was
saying?
like, I was like, for example, like Asa Nav on Sunday, and he had brought out Metro,
Uh huh.
and but like he was just like he was actually rapping and
Yeah.
shit. Also, same with like Lil Yachty too. Like
Yeah.
obviously he after he started off, he said with let's start here like
Oh
music.
yeah.
So he
Same.
started out with some of that like alternative stuff, but then he was like, you know what, fuck Coachella, like let's get lit, and then he
Yeah.
started playing all his whole shit.
Yeah.
And bro, like, but he was still rapping and
Yeah.
whatnot. He was still like engaging with the crowd. I feel
Yeah.
like Ken Carson was just screaming, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at least some other artists were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
open that shit up." This guy was just like,
He
"Fucking."
was like, that's all I saw.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah, I
what
saw
the
one
fuck?
clip and he was like, if you're
Uh,
scared, you should have stayed at home.
yeah, bro. But hey, but the moshes were dope though. I feel like
Yeah.
and honestly, I wasn't expecting Coachella to open up the moshes and get crazy like that, but they did. So
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
definitely,
it was still cool to see Ken Carson do some crazy shit
yeah. I
and
would
being there.
like to see him in
Uh,
concert.
but uh, but I don't know. It was yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say it was disappointing, but it was
Uh,
definitely a little different. I mean, I would have hoped that he would at least
it's just weird at seeing him at Coachella so fast.
even
Like
yeah.
I'm like, damn,
And
bro,
same
he
with like
just now like
yeah. I mean,
took off.
with the for example like the fucking Travis concert,
Uh,
like which is also like he was also very engaged. He was also rapping.
yeah,
Like I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a way to mix between that like get
yeah,
your crowd hyped
uh-huh,
and actually perform.
yeah. Like Ken Carson's concerts, like every time I see him, they remind me more of like a little like kickback rather than him actually
I don't know,
performing.
bro.
Like,
It was crazy.
it's like a all right, like you listen to my music, so
Another
here's the
thing too
highlight
was
shit.
very early. His performance was very early, so
Yeah,
obviously, like if he had any crazy visuals, like
you
or any
couldn't really
lights,
see it.
like you really couldn't see anything
Yeah,
because he was like very like early. So
I
you
feel
know
you.
all the lights and stuff wearing on like at its feet.
Mhm.
But honestly, you know, he shout out to him for being at Coachella.
Yeah, that's crazy to me still. Like,
Yeah, and then another surprise. Honestly, like my favorite performance of the headliners obviously was Tyler.
yeah,
Uh Now I knew the most of the fucking Lana songs, but honestly I was surprised by like actual performance wise, actual performing like artist performing Doja Cat takes it.
yeah. I heard Doja set was really good.
It
Like her
like
performance.
no, because if we're gonna talk about like actual performance,
Yeah,
Doja was doing it because she was like dancing, she
yeah,
was singing, she had like a whole choreographers planned out. Like
yeah,
everything that Doja was doing, it was very calculated, it was very choreographed.
yeah.
Like it was not just like her just singing her songs, like
Exactly.
she was actually performing.
That's how I felt about when I saw SZA at Flog. Because as much as I liked Tyler's performance as like a like like it was a vibe and he did it great. SZA had like the best like
Yeah.
actual performing the music. She had a choreographer. She had like the band in the back, and the set was fire because it was
No,
from her
yeah.
SOS
I
set.
know, and she was like singing and dancing at the same time. Like she did the outfit changes.
Yeah,
She had some crazy shit come out. Another thing I was surprised though, obviously I'm not too big on the newer Doja shit,
yeah,
but her new stuff is like more lyrical,
hmm
more like hip hop, and she was like
yeah,
rapping her ass off
yeah,
too. So honestly, I was very surprised by everything that she did. Obviously, she brought out ASAP and she
yeah.
brought out 21.
Her deluxe with ASAP and Tizo. Those two
She
songs were
brought out
so fire.
Tizo, she brought out Tizo, she brought out ASAP. I really like that
Yeah,
ASAP song. And then
that
she also
ASAP
brought
song was
out
fire.
21 Savage to sing
Damn. Oh, the when
the
I'm not
song,
ready.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
And that was pretty cool too to see 21 Savage again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to
No, that's
see.
dope.
Doja actually surprised me
Yeah.
on how her performance was because she actually like she planned for that shit. She's
Mhm.
actually a really good performer. Like I said, like
Yeah.
and obviously I didn't know too much about her new stuff because mainly she was playing this from her newest album.
Mhm.
But I mean when she started playing that old stuff, she did play like
Yeah.
fuck, I don't know the name of the song, but she did play a good amount of her older stuff. That was
Mhm.
pretty fucking cool. And obviously to see her bring out Tizo, to see her bring out ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP also was very he was very on to and like in all the performances he
Yeah.
came out for with Tyler and he came out with
Yeah.
Doja, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, but I mean the craziest part about the whole thing though is that even though I got to see so much, I also missed hella bro.
Yeah.
Like for example, I didn't get to see the short lonely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was because we got there late too. Like it was during they performed like early,
Mhm.
and then they were also performing at the same time as another Mexican artist that I really wanted to see. So we kind of went to the other one.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Uh, but yeah, that's one of the ones I missed. We also missed the Uzi
Mhm.
because he was playing the same time as Bizarrap. But honestly, the thing about it is my my decision maker was like out of these artists who am I more likely to see again and
Yeah.
somewhere else, and it was like I can see the Uzi in tour. I can maybe see him in a little festival.
Yeah.
Bizarrap is from Argentina. I doubt this motherfucker's gonna come to the
Come back.
U.
Yeah.
They're coming back to the US anytime soon, so I gotta go see him.
Yeah.
Uh, and then who else? We missed Thames. That
Yeah,
was that
bro.
was a little
Damn.
disappointing. Yeah, and she brought Justin Bieber.
Mhm.
Another thing that we miss is doing one of the EDM uh fucking stages. They had fucking Billie Eilish just came out of nowhere, and
The what?
she got fucking drunk and she was just with the just singing random songs. So,
Dang.
so that was another thing that we missed.
Yeah.
We missed No Doubt
Mhm.
with Stefani's band
Yeah.
and fucking and she brought Olivia Rodrigo. Fucking Rihanna was walking around like a normal
Oh, for real?
person. Yeah.
Dang.
And we missed that shit. Obviously, she went to the VIP areas
Mhm.
after with ASAP. Fucking
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was also there.
Mhm.
I mean, there was so much I didn't get to
Yeah.
see. But yeah, I mean, I want to take a small pause and give a shout out to my boy. There's this TikToker that I got to hang out with.
Oh, shit.
The motherfucker has 5 million,
Damn.
followers on TikTok. He's pretty big. A lot of people know him. I don't know if you know him. Maybe you recognize him through face, but
Mhm.
his name is Alejandro. Sorry, people that know him,
I think I feel like
he's big, bro.
I feel
He's,
like I
he's
probably
more
seen
like a
him before.
model TikToker thing,
Yeah.
but
I probably seen
shout
him
out
before.
to him. It was funny. I saw him during the NAB set, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We were pretty much chilling in the same spot,
That's what's
and
up.
we got
Yeah.
to kick it for a little bit. And same thing, I also saw him walking around during the Ice Spice set. Obviously, I
Mhm.
didn't get to talk to him that day, but it
Yeah.
was cool, bro. It was cool. Actually, I was a little scared to talk to him because I was like, bro, this boy has like fucking,
Like
he
a
got clout.
following. Yeah.
Yeah, clout. So I'm not sure if this motherfucker gonna be a fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
And I saw always that little group of TikTokers that he hangs out with. But main person I actually got to talk to and hang out with was him. So
That's what's
shout
up.
out to bro. Maybe one day we'll have you in the podcast in the
Oh, yeah,
future.
facts.
That was actually pretty dope to see though, and we got to take a picture. And yeah, bro, it was crazy though. There was a shit ton of TikTokers there.
Mhm.
I didn't get to see a lot of them, but I got to see him, and it was pretty cool.
That's
So
what's up. Yeah, I think like with Flog, there was a lot that I missed too. The biggest one that I missed that like, I hope they come back out here was the Hillbillies, bro. I was so sad to miss their performance, and they
bro,
were late too. But like, that just didn't work out how it was, and I wish I could have saw them. I didn't get to see. There was somebody big that I missed. Oh, I told you before. I didn't get to see Pink Panthers. I don't really listen to her that much anymore, but like she has some bangers. And I've never
yeah,
really deep dived into her catalog, but
yeah,
she
I
has
know what
some
you mean.
bangers. She's cool, but I didn't see her set. Uh, Even with Yachty's set, I saw it, but I was like at least half a mile from the stage, bro. Dead serious. Like
Yeah,
his set was packed, and so I didn't really get to see him that much. Like I saw him, like the video that I took. I could barely see him, and it was when he brought out Offset, so it was like really weird. But I mean, he was cool. His performance was cool, and I missed a few other artists, but there was nobody that I was really disappointed with. Everybody put on a decent show. Uh, I wish when I saw Earl that he played a little bit more of his older shit,
yeah,
but even his stuff from his newest album, he played some songs from there like Mac Deuce, and it was a vibe. It was a pretty cool set.
that's dope.
Um, and there was nobody I was really disappointed with though. But I did miss Nardwar.
Oh
I didn't
shit.
even know Nardwar was there. He had a whole room set up for him and everything, and I
Ah,
fucking missed
shit.
it. I was like, "Fuck, bro."
Bro, was about to tell you your backstory, bro.
Dude, I miss Nardwar. I was like, I could have saw Nardwar, and I mean, there was also other like it was kind of like the same. There was pretty decent sized TikTokers there and influencers, and at some point there was like Tyler was walking through the crowd there, like because it's his festival, so he just walks through and like
Yeah.
you know,
Honestly, though,
but
I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of people think that if you really want to see an artist, you gotta be there to the stage. I don't know if it's different for other festivals, but at least for like actually at Coachella, bro, it was actually like even if you got there, for example, for Tyler, we got there like 5 minutes before, and we were able to get very fucking
yeah,
close. I mean, I feel like I don't know if you saw the videos
yeah,
that I
yeah, I saw
posted,
him.
but we were able to see like we were able to be pretty decent close, even for us to be like 5 minutes right
Really,
before
or
he
yeah,
performed. And there's people that literally stay. Obviously, if you really want to
yeah,
be front row, you really
you have to
gotta,
camp out
yeah,
all
you
day.
gotta be on that stage the whole day.
Hmm.
But even then, bro, I honestly think that everybody like you're able to get a pretty close.
Yeah,
Same for Doja, we were able to get pretty close. I mean that another thing too is like depends on how much you try. Like
yeah,
for
exactly.
some artists we try to get closer, or for some other artists we're like, oh
But
well
we see
we'll
it.
just take
Yeah,
yeah, we can see it here. But now for example for Yachty we literally we literally got there right as he was coming out
Yeah.
because he it was right after J Balvin's performance, so
Mhm.
we had almost had to run to Lil Yachty's set. Yeah, but yeah, we were able to get pretty fucking close. I mean, when we got there, that show
Yeah.
was fucking packed. Like the
Yeah.
thing, he was in the closed stage, so there was
Yeah.
like a carpet like on top of the stage, and basically the people that wanted to see him like were outside the thing,
Yeah.
and it was like most of the time that there was an artist there, like they would fill up the thing, but they would never get to the point where like for example, Yachty he had like a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like just outside the thing, still trying to listen to him, but we were able to get pretty close.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah, and then for any artist, like we were able to actually get pretty fucking close. So
Mhm.
a lot of these people that say no, you gotta be like if you really want to see an artist close enough, you gotta like be there. Like nah, but we literally got there for most of the time. We got there 10, maybe 5 minutes before,
Yeah.
and we were able to get pretty decent spots for all of them. So that's another thing. That's another thing that a lot of people like they don't want to go to festivals for because they're like nah, because they're not. If I get there late, I'm gonna
But you
be.
could still, yeah, you
But
could.
I mean, at least for Coachella this year, it was really easy to get to a really decent spot if
Yeah.
you really wanted to
If you
get.
really
If you
try,
really
like,
try, for example,
you're cool with being
For
in.
Tyler, we did try to get as close as possible, and then it worked. Like
Yeah.
we got to see him really fucking close. I mean, especially because he came out the stage and
Yeah.
he had like a little walkway thing, and that's how close we got to see him. But it
Yeah.
was pretty fucking dope. So
Nah, I feel you.
honestly, if you really want to see an artist, and and you want to go see different stages too,
Mhm.
like you can get there pretty fucking close if you really commit to it.
Mhm.
So that was a cool thing.
Was there any like did any artists like leak an album drop
A
or like
lot of
anything that
artists.
like you were really looking forward to or like you were hyped when you heard about it?
No, I mean not from my favorite artists, but a lot of people were putting out like new shit. Like
Yeah.
a lot of Navel, so I think released a he played someone released shit.
Mhm.
I think Ice Spice did someone release shit. Corley Red did someone release shit. Who else did someone release stuff? Fuck. My mind is blinking right
No,
now.
you get
But there's I'm
yeah.
that's just the ones that come up to my mind. But I'm sure there was another other artist that leaked some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people also did like announced tour dates and
Uh-huh.
shit and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, because when I went to Flog, Yachty opened up with "Give Me the Light," and it
Mhm.
was before it had dropped.
Yeah,
So I thought that was fire. And then Callie had leaked her album. She was talking about her album, which was in primarily like Spanish.
yeah.
She said that that was gonna be dropping when I went to Flog, and then also Tyler was well, he didn't leak anything, but he was like, "Y'all want some new music from me?" And everybody's like, "Yeah." He's like trolling everybody. He's like, "So
Oh
maybe we'll
yeah.
get a Tyler project soon, hopefully."
Yeah, that was yeah, I mean a lot of artists did it, and like I was telling you, a lot of the artists that go there are mainly go because they have either they had a really good last
Yeah,
year
or the promo.
where they're promoting new stuff. So that's so if you really want to think about Coachella, think about the artist and want to kind of guess on who's gonna go.
Yeah,
Think who had a really good last
exactly.
year, and then think about who's gonna be having a dropping some shit or doing some
Yeah,
crazy shit. But yeah, I'm like I said, like there was so much. I mean, and I can talk about it for hours. Whether
yeah,
it's a lot of people, other people wanted to see like how much it cost. Honestly, being honest, the pricing was not that bad.
yeah,
I mean, if you really think about it, the pricing for the tickets, just for the wristband for entrance, general admission,
mm,
is the same price as like a rolling out ticket.
yeah,
So, like the actual ticket is not crazy expensive. I think what really adds up, if you really, if you really think about it, it's just the staying at Palm Springs because I mean it's a little town where they
yeah,
literally the biggest thing that happens is just the fucking festival. Other than
yeah,
that, the fucking town like
yeah.
you go there on a fucking
Regular day.
August, 16th, bro. You're gonna
Yeah,
that shit gonna be dead.
exactly.
But during actual during that weekend, it's hard to find a place to stay. Luckily, yeah, we got lucky and
Yeah,
we got a really cool spot. But if you really plan it out with a good amount of friends, if you really plan it out,
it works out good.
it works out really good. And
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, even if you want to go camping, or even if like for example, I don't think I can do camping just because I'm not that kind of motherfucker that can
yeah.
just camp.
I feel you.
But like for example, if you want to get like an
Airbnb,
Airbnb, fucking what is
Airbnb. Yeah,
Airbnb?
though.
Fuck,
Would you if you get a group together and get an Airbnb, it works out pretty
it
good
works
too.
out pretty fucking good. So honestly, bro, if you want to go next year, bro, if anybody's that's watching this shit and they want to
Yeah,
go next year, let me fucking know because I'm gonna be there
yeah.
next year. And
Imma definitely try to go next year. That's like
I,
not try, I gotta go because, like, I gotta start yeah, I see everybody on TikTok talking about, like, they're coping because they couldn't go, and they're like, "Oh, I need to get
no,
my money up this year," like,
that's the same thing, bro. People always gonna hate on Coachella. People always gonna say, "Nah, that shit is
yeah,
overrated." And then when it happens, everybody's
they're
like,
like, "Oh, man,"
"Bro,
I
we
mean,
gotta go
it's like,
next
bro,
year."
look at it from this perspective, bruh. It's yeah, it's pricey, sure. If you wanna say it's pricey, that's understandable, but you're getting to see so many you have so many different
It's
options. You
really
got such of a crazy experience, and you really get your money's worth. Because even going to I mean, I wouldn't say Flog is small anymore, like, maybe, like, 5, 6 years ago when they was back in, like, some random ass parking lot, Flog was a small festival, but now it's really mainstream. Even for a festival like that, the ticket prices, it was all worth it. The merch, like just
yeah.
getting the experience, it's worth it. So people definitely sit back and they're like, well, dang, like I need to get my money up. I want to do it, but definitely you
And
just gotta
there's
say
options.
fuck it and just plan for it and just
Yeah,
go because
like
it's worth
if
the
you really
experience.
want to go to it, just say fuck it and because that's how it happened this year for me.
Exactly.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, if I decided to take the risk, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing this year,
Yeah.
where I'm just gonna buy the tickets early. I think they go. I bought it on June.
Yeah.
I saw Coachella post, and they were like, "Hey, early tickets for Coachella, like,
Mm,
early pricing, like buy now, right?"
yeah.
And I did it. I decided to buy my tickets early. First, they give you payment option if you decided to go there. I didn't do it. I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy the whole thing."
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, like you get the tickets for cheaper, and it's actually, I
Hmm.
mean, it's kind of like a gamble too. But I don't think with Coachella it's a big gamble because,
Because
like
you
I
still
said,
gonna see some big
you're
artists.
gonna see a big artist, and there's gonna be a good amount of people that you're like, you know what, I actually want to see this.
Exactly.
And even if you don't, if there's anybody that you're extremely high for, there's a good, like, everybody's gonna put up a great performance.
Exactly.
So that's exactly why I did it this year. I was like, fuck it, I don't care who goes to Coachella, like who's the headliner or whatnot. I'm just gonna buy the goddamn tickets and
Yeah.
fucking gonna go.
Exactly.
And I think I'm gonna do the same thing this year, bro. Because I mean, you save up a little bit of money, and you get and honestly, like whether if fucking whoever goes, it's gonna be a good experience.
Exactly.
So yeah, and next year Coachella's, we're gonna be out there for
We gonna
sure.
be out there, bro.
Um,
So we definitely, yeah. I gotta get to a big festival like that. Even if Rolling Loud comes first, and I decide to go to that, but I want to go to
I
Coachella for
think I
sure.
might go to Rolling Loud next year too, just because I also been wanting to go.
Mhm.
There's also a festival that I really want to go, but more like reggaeton. That one's in Miami.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called Viva Urbana, but basically same thing. It's just a bunch of Latin artists playing, and I really want to see that.
Yeah, they got a festival coming out here in May. That's like R&B and shit like that.
Yeah,
That I
no,
thought
I
was
think
really
Lovers and
fun.
Friends. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That one's another
that shit
festival.
look
I mean,
fire.
it's kind of sad that we don't have the in Vegas no more,
Yeah.
which used to be really fucking cool. Now, when before, like, when I wanted to go, I didn't have my money up like now.
Hmm.
I wasn't thugging it out like that.
No,
But
I feel
now
you.
that I actually wanna, yeah, actually thugging it out like that, it turns out they don't fucking do it no more.
Exactly.
So that's kind of fucked up. But yeah, we're just waiting on to see next year Coachella, bro. It's definitely an experience.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. I think I'm extremely happy I got to go this year.
Yeah.
And
It's good
you just
memories,
buy
bro.
the fucking ticket, bro. If
Exactly.
you
Just say fuck it,
just
bro.
say fuck it and buy it,
Especially if you can, bro, or like you can plan for it.
if you can
Just
plan for, if you have the opportunity
like
to actually
just
say,
go, bro.
if you like, don't overthink it, just fucking go. If you really want
That's
to
a
do
good
something, just say
it's a
fuck
good
it.
opportunity,
It's a
and
really good
who
opportunity.
knows, bro? Maybe one year. I mean, it's just like the last Coachella. I think it was either the last one or the one before that. They were supposed to be Frank, right? And he came out, even though I heard it was like very like he came out
Yeah,
kind of
it was
it
last
was
year.
kind of
It was
whack.
last year
But
that, yeah.
still, like you never know when an artist, or even like you said this time, that artist from Argentina, you never know when an artist is gonna come out here and perform a show like that, and you may never see their performance again, or you might not have an
Yeah,
opportunity to go see their performance again. So it's like if you
just say
are
fuck it. And
interested in that, like you just might gotta take the
yeah,
risk and just go.
yeah, it's a crazy thing, and obviously, like I said, if you have the opportunity to do it, if you have, if you plan it with your friends or even one friend or two friends, like if you're able to manage how to do it, bro, just do it. Like, and
Exactly.
honestly, you could either love it and enjoy it so much, or even if you don't like, at least you get it out of your system of wanting to go, because the last thing you
Hmm.
want to be is like always wanting to go and not
and not
going.
go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so might as well. Maybe you might enjoy it really a lot. Maybe you might not
No,
like it that much.
but you
But
went to go.
at least you did it and you
Exactly.
took it out. And honestly, that's the most important thing. Because for
Mhm.
me, it was like I want to go to Coachella, and I did it,
Yeah, you just said if you wanted to,
and
you
now
could.
I'm really happy with the results of everything. So, like I
Exactly.
said, people will hate. We continue to hate and shit about stuff, uh,
At the end of the day, you
but
gotta.
that's the same thing with
Yeah.
everything, bro. Whether it's a concert, whether it's a tour, whether it's a festival,
Yeah.
there's always going to be people that are
People
gonna
that
hate it. So
hate it.
don't worry about them. Just go and check it out yourself because maybe what
Exactly.
other people might not enjoy, you might
You
love it.
might exactly.
So
And
just do it. I
you
did
gotta
it.
do it personally for you. Yeah.
I took the risk, and yeah, fuck it. Coachella 2025, bro. We on to you, bro.
Yeah. No cap.
Coachella, some other,
Who
bro.
do you
Good.
think? Who do you think is on headline?
Next year,
Low
I
key.
was hoping SZA would do it this year,
Ooh,
but
next year.
I think it's time.
She's gotta go next year.
I think it's time for
I
SZA to go
she's
to
gotta go.
headline.
Yeah, she's gonna go, especially with how big of a SOS drop that she had, and
No,
then
bro.
even now,
I was
like when she
hoping.
dropped Saturn and she's talking about Deluxe, like she gotta go
Yeah,
next
I
year.
was hoping that she would go this year. She didn't, but honestly, SZA. I mean, it's been some time since she's been to the festival.
Yeah,
I think it's only fair that she goes and headline. Another one that obviously, I mean, I wouldn't be too excited for, but I mean, it might be obvious that Taylor Swift might
probably
could also
she
be an
could.
option.
Uh,
But who knows? I mean, you know, she could have gone. She really can go any year
yeah,
because she's still a
exactly.
big artist,
And
and
with like the
every year she
weekend
could.
could go any year.
Yeah,
Like I don't know. I don't know. I say
I would say there's a chance of Taylor Swift, but I really think that I mean, but that's so I feel like Taylor Swift is almost like an obvious answer,
yeah.
but honestly she could not go, and
Mm,
but I really think SZA should go, and
Scissor should go.
I think she definitely might be the headliner for next year. Another artist that
Say Scissor.
I want to say who's
Um,
having a really great year. Maybe Drake. Drake
yeah.
hasn't
I
gone since
mean,
2017,
yeah.
so
Drake could go.
Drake
I don't
could
know.
go.
I mean, wasn't the last time he was there? He got booed off stage.
No, that was a camp vlog.
Oh, that was yeah. That was Camp Vlog. That was Camp Vlog. My
Not
fault.
Coachella. That was camp
But
vlog.
yeah. Hopefully, we could see a Drake appearance. Maybe.
Yeah, I think
That would be pretty dope.
Drake. I
Maybe.
think could be another thing. Maybe another artist that could go and headline
Mm,
Coachella next year. I don't know. Another. There's a lot of artists that also.
what if we got somebody like really like huge though? You know what I'm saying? Like what if
Could
I
be
don't know, you know what I'm
Beyonce
saying?
too.
Like it could be like a Beyonce drop or like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
Even
mean, you know, there's also the chance. For example, like last year, there was a Korean group that went.
uh-huh.
I think it was fuck, Blackpink. That's what they're
Oh
called.
yeah, Blackpink.
Yeah, they headlined it. They could. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Any big artist. And for example, if you don't like the headliners, there's always fucking
People
another
yeah,
show going at the same time
exactly.
that you might enjoy. So,
Yeah,
you know, the headliners don't have to be the best as long as there's a good amount of people that you want to see, bro.
exactly. And that's that's
And
definitely
that's
an
the big thing.
experience, bro.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, who else was performing during Dom Dollar was performing during Tyler. So, and
Okay.
that's a crazy
Yeah.
DJ. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's options
Yeah, you
to
have
see.
that's the thing that
You
like
have
with
options.
festivals
If you don't like the headliner, there's
you
always
can
gonna be
go to
someone else,
somebody else.
and they're
Exactly.
actually gonna put it a great show too. So
And that's like the beauty of
I think
festivals.
for sure the one that I can lock in for sure for next year is
Yeah.
I fucking
Scissors gotta
Zizan
go
needs
next
to
year.
headline Coachella.
She's gonna go next year.
She has to go next year.
Yeah. That'd be dope to see her. Especially
Maybe
in a
not
bigger setting.
headline, but for sure go. I want to say Raul Alejandro.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
needs
hip
to
hop.
go. I mean, he got pretty fucking massive the last
Yeah.
couple of years. I'm surprised he didn't go this year, but he
Mhm.
might go next year. I want to say Faith too, another artist that also fucking got massive, Latin artist that got massive.
Who?
Faith.
Oh, okay.
He got a couple of songs, and it's basically he's like another Latin artist that I think is gonna
Mm-hmm.
go. Uh, I mean that's just some of the names that I'm
Yeah,
thinking
for
for
sure.
next year. The people are having really good years, so we'll
I
see,
mean,
But anybody that goes, honestly, like there's something for you. And if there's really nobody that you might want to see, there's always the Do Lab, bro. And the
yeah.
Do Lab is like this stage for EDM, and you're gonna have fun in
Yeah,
that bitch.
exactly.
Fucking, you might see Billie
You
Eilish
could
sing
just
some random
vibe
shit.
out. Exactly.
Yeah,
You might see
that's
some
really what the
random
fucking
person that
happens.
pull up, bro.
Yeah, some random motherfucker might just pull up and vibe out with you, and
Yeah.
it might be fucking dope. So Coachella is just a must
It's
at
a
some point.
must.
So next year we out there.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, bro.
But
Anything else you want to say, bro?
nah, bro, I really think it's dope to compare the two festivals because I mean,
Yeah, bro.
Flog is more
I
on the
mean, this was
smaller.
just a rant, bro. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, bro. It's been like after that, after Coachella coming back and obviously going to work, there was really nobody that I really talked to about it.
yeah.
So it's cool to let it out my system
Oh
now
no,
and
for
kind of talk
sure.
about it. I know this was just not necessarily the decision that I was hoping for, but it was just the Coachella like run through.
Yeah,
And it's pretty dope. So yeah, I mean, fuck it, guys. I mean, and
take
just in
that
general,
risk,
so
go
take
to the
action. Do what
festival.
you want to do,
Yeah,
bro. We always talk about this shit. We always leave for some motivational shit. Yeah,
take
fuck
that.
the bills, bro. Fuck your house, bro. Just
Take
go
that risk, bro.
take that risk, bro.
Sometimes you just need to go out and do that
Sometimes you're
shit,
gonna say fuck the mortgage, fuck my kids eating, just buy the
bro.
Coachella ticket. You know, your kids don't gotta eat, bro. You gotta go have fun.
Especially while we're young, bro. While
No,
we're
bro,
young,
no,
we
no,
gotta
no.
take those opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Sell your
once
fucking
we,
sister, like do what you gotta do, but go to Coachella, bro.
like, once we get older and we get into our own
Nah, bro. I mean, definitely, it's definitely the time to do it. Obviously, you don't want to be the fucking 40-year-old that's going to Coachella.
yeah,
But yeah, no, you definitely want to enjoy your young years, and if you have the opportunity, even if it's a small opportunity or or whatever it is. If
yeah,
you really think about it and you think you might have a chance to go,
yeah,
take the fucking chance and go.
yes,
I promise you, it's not gonna be bad. I promise you're gonna have fun. And if you go with the right people and you go with the right mindset, it's always gonna be fun.
yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. But
All
yeah,
right,
that's
man.
a
Just a
little Coachella
little
run through. That's a
Coachella
little
wrap
yap
up.
session.
Yeah, and
Thank you for tuning in. If you
for
made it
sure.
this far, we appreciate you. You know, remember to leave a like,
We'll see y'all
comment,
Coachella
subscribe.
2025.
Fuck it, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do whatever you want with the video.
no cap.
Uh,
But
we appreciate every single one of you guys. So much love to all of you, and then hope to see you guys in the desert
yeah,
2025, bro.
2025, man.
All right, bro.
It's
This is
Motion
Motion
Mixtape,
Mixtape.
and we out.
We out.